But as you said, there's a potential here for, I think one of your favorite words is a pullback when things go down. That leaves lots of options of how much we can go to the downside. But I think we can have a pretty moderate pullback. My concern is sentiment is too bullish. Everybody seems to be bullish right now. So we need to take some of that froth, at least on a short-term basis, out of the market. And so I wouldn't be surprised if for the next
No,
week or two.
What do you
no, that
think
makes
is
sense.
making those sentiments? Does it seem like the members of the FOMC are actually getting a little further away from one another in what they believe?
I think Powell basically indicated that there was a lot of debate at this meeting. He rarely characterizes the debate, which suggests that it's usually very much of a consensus view. But this time around, he made it quite clear that there were opposing sides, and we saw there were two dissenters, and they weren't dissenting on the same side.
Republicans is the biggest failure because they don't care about nobody. They go around alive. Lynn, just the fact that you typed all that in all caps and there's so many grammar mistakes in there. Uh, Once again, I don't know what to tell you, Lynn.
I don't think the labor market, maybe the labor market seems to need it, but I don't think what ails the labor market can be cured with lower interest rates. Things like deportation, stricter migration.
Let's get better, Len.
I
Do
ultimately
better.
think they're structural in nature, and I think if we
Maybe run your statement through or chat GBT or something like that.
obviously Powell
So
also
you don't
spoke
sound like a
last week, I
complete
think,
fucking moron.
on things like stock market sentiment or valuation, but clearly realized
Just my advice to you, Len.
in terms of the rate reaction, 10-year Treasury was just leak a little bit above 4%.
No, somebody on TikTok fucking
At what point would that?
typing in all caps. Sophia, where you been, Sophia?
Well, I think the cautionary tale for the Fed is what happened last year. I didn't believe it at the end of last year, late last year, that we needed rate cuts, but Fed just wouldn't listen to me, and they went ahead with 100 basis points in rate cuts, and my warning was wait until you see what the bottom is.
All right, first person sets the tone, and YK is. I mean, YK is YK. What's up, YK?
Yo.
What do you
Can
got,
you hear me?
fellas? Yeah. What do you got?
And I got a fourth option for you as the biggest failure.
Okay.
I think Israelis are the biggest failures.
Gotcha. And tell us how.
I mean,
And keep in mind. Let's just go with it. Muslims, 100,000 terrorist attacks. Democrats, worst approval rating ever. Okay. And Black Americans play victim for things that never happened to them.
Israelis play victim.
How do they play victim?
They use the HCOS card all day, every day.
YK.
They use the October 7th card all day, every day.
YK. There's no Jewish person that ever has come up here and bitched about the Holocaust. It just hasn't happened.
You talk to the Israelis that are very extremist. You personally, you're always in a panel.
No, I'll be honest with you. I think I talked to YK. You have a horrendous feedback. Why do you? Is your phone like standing up or something where it's like the speakers are bouncing back? But for you to say to that I only speak to the extreme people from Israel. No, I think I think I talk to people from. I think there are some that are more extreme, more liberal, or whatever.
I mean, every panel I see you in with Israelis, they're all anti-Muslim Israelis. Every last one of them. They just despise Muslims.
YK, I go to like one broadcast, two broadcast tops. So it's not like you see me in a whole bunch of broadcasts.
I mean, the Kapora group in particular, that whole entire group is very anti-Muslim.
Kapara or Kapora?
Kapora.
Kapora.
I don't know how to say his name. Whatever. However you want to say his name.
No, well, there's two different guys, and to be honest, I don't sit with either of them.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I do. Okay, I'm there every day, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. YK,
But
if you see me in a live, it is
that's
most
besides the
likely
point, though.
Daniela's.
That's besides the point. Let's talk about why Israelis are the biggest failure, right?
Are you Muslim,
So
YK?
why does that matter within this conversation? I am, but what does this have to do with this conversation?
Because I think it's completely embarrassing when Muslims come up here and don't address the failures that is going on within their religion, right, YK? And
Well, there's 2 billion. Look.
Wait, hold on,
There's 2
YK.
billion
Hold on.
Muslims. There's
Right,
2
right.
billion
Okay,
Muslims in the
very
world
good.
compared to 15.7 million Jews.
Very good. So
I would expect a little bit more
Okay.
failures within
great.
2 billion people versus 15.7 million.
No problem. Great. So YK, how about this? How about you tell me the most impactful Muslim this century? Okay, there's 2 billion of you motherfuckers. So tell me the number one Muslim that has made a positive
we're
impact
MFers
on the
now.
world this century. Good. 2 billion. Go ahead.
Positive impact?
Yeah.
Are we talking about artists? Are we talking about politicians? What are we talking about?
How about name one? Name one. Name the one that has made the biggest impact on your life. Okay. And then just give me his or her name and then tell me why this Muslim has made such a positive impact over the last 25 years. Go ahead.
Over the past 25 years.
That would be this century, right? Right.
Yeah.
2 billion motherfuckers can't name one. But yet there's been 100,000 terrorist attacks.
I can't name one. You didn't even give me a chance.
What? Go ahead.
100,000? 100,000 T attacks.
YK, I don't want you to I want you to focus.
100,000 T attacks?
No, YK, don't deflect, please. YK, give me the most.
No, you're the one who said it.
Okay, once again, that was my bad. I want you to zero in on this question. Tell me the one Muslim that has made a positive impact on you
Zohran Mamdani.
over. Oh, okay. And how has he made a positive impact on you? Go ahead.
He's going against the corrupt politicians. He's saying what's right.
You see what I mean? Like, and that's the problem, right? So to anybody with a
What's the problem?
To anybody with a brain, whether you're Muslim or not, you're sitting here listening to a Muslim. Just I don't know. I asked you a pretty simple question. Name one Muslim out of 2 fucking billion that has.
There's one. Zohran Mamdani. He's about to be mayor of New York.
You have to select a politician that has done nothing. What has Mamdani won? He's won a primary.
He's about to win. What are you talking? Okay, what you're telling me he's not going to win?
The betting markets, the polling points that direction. However, I will tell you this, YK. I am betting on Cuomo to win for a small amount of money. You're echoing, YK.
For a small amount of money, okay. Yeah, I bet it is a small amount of money. You're Burger King money.
All right, YK, you're echoing. I'm going to move on to somebody. Lucas.
Hello.
How are you, Lucas?
I was good.
I was good. Can I ask you, Lucas, are you eating healthy? Why do you have a watermelon in your username?
Yeah, so I don't know if you know this, but it's like standing up for the Palestinian genocide and genocides in general, you know, like in Sudan, the Congo, that sort of stuff.
I gotcha. Tremendous. Are you a Muslim, Lucas?
No, I'm from England.
You're from me. Well, to be fair, there are Muslims in England, right?
Yeah, 6% of the population.
Of course. And how's that 6% treating London and England?
Oh, yeah, brilliant. Muslims are some of the kindest people I've ever met.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you tell? Listen, somebody mentioned the other day, it was something about a cover-up of a Muslim rape gang. What happened there?
Yeah, so it's not a cover-up of a Muslim rape gang. It's a cover-up of all the grooming gangs done by the Labour Party.
But by the Labour Party, okay. And the majority of the people that they covered up for, did they have anything in common?
No, they came from a lot of different backgrounds.
Yeah. Too funny. All right, Lucas, you
can laugh. You can laugh, but if you actually looked it up, you would
of
see
course,
they all came from different.
I'll get right on that. You said you were good, and then what ruined your day? Was it my photo?
Yeah, this live pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, this live ruined your day. Okay, and are you're not a Muslim? Are you a Democrat?
No, I wouldn't say, like, obviously from England. I wouldn't say
Right,
I
of
align with
course.
either of
And
your
you're not a
parties.
Black
But yeah, I
American.
would vote. I would vote for Democrats to get MAGA out.
Okay, and you're in the UK and you're anti-Trump. Tell me why.
Because he's a piece of shit.
Okay, tell me why.
Yeah, making making multiple rape comments, saying he'd date his daughter if she was an adult, if she wasn't his daughter. Do you think that's kind of creepy? Like,
Yeah,
we talk about
absolutely.
Muslim grooming gangs, and here we have a literal
No problem.
PDF.
So, how about this, Lucas? How about if you and I, we shake hands and agree that maybe Donald Trump isn't a saint. He's not the best person on the planet. And let's just take feelings out of it, right? I could tell Lucas, I don't know why, but I just get the vibe you were very, very emotional. And
It's just like,
well, keep in mind, Lucas, you're a grown person that came up here and said that my photo ruined your day. So
well, I don't
I'm
think
gonna
it'll ruin my
lean
day.
towards-
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
your live
lean
will have
towards your
that much of an
very
impact on me
emotional
to ruin my
Lucas.
whole day.
So
But yeah,
what
you
I-
said to the other guy, name one good Muslim, and he said Zoran Mamdani,
yes,
which is
go ahead.
right, and he is actually leading in the polls. So again,
Of
you're
course he
spreading
is, and he's
disinformation.
100%. And the betting markets say he has like a 90% chance to win.
Yeah,
next year.
absolutely.
Okay, great. So tell me where Mamdani's policies have worked anywhere in the world.
They haven't widely been implemented in anywhere in the world
Okay.
in recent history.
Okay, so I'll be honest. I'm trying to look at things, I don't know, in a positive way. And I know for a fact that if Mamdani wins next week, that will do nothing but help the Republicans in 2026 and in 2028. So I'm going to take that positive outlook on it because Trump will be on his fucking neck.
Yeah, I know. Trump will do everything in his power,
Yes.
and probably
Oh,
not in
fuck
his
yeah.
power, probably illegally to restrain
fuck
them,
yeah.
like he does in
Fuck yeah.
California.
Oh, fuck yeah. We might have the National Guard there the day after the election.
Yeah, purely because Mamdani said he would arrest Netanyahu if he ever came to New York.
Well, to be fair, that has nothing to do with Bibi. It's not like Bibi is going to be in NYC right after the election. So that's not really a smart response, but that's fine, no problem.
No, I'm saying that's one of the reasons why Trump dislikes Mamdani so much.
Sure.
Is because he's so against Trump's policies, and
Lucas,
Trump is scared that the people actually want Mamdani in because it provides a less positive outlook in terms of him for the next elections.
Well, to be fair, Lucas, there's no chance in hell a Republican will ever win New York City, or most likely the whole state of New York, right?
Well, yeah, but Andrew
wait,
Cuomo, was he not a Democrat?
Lucas, hold on one second. So for you to say because a Muzzy is going to win the mayor's race in NYC,
Oh, what,
that
sorry?
has zero
A Muslim, not a
impact.
Muzzy, a Muslim.
Oh, Lucas, can I ask you? Can you say that Muhammad is a false prophet?
I don't know. I'm not as
Okay,
you
so
know.
you're
I'm
a
not as
Muslim.
you've
So
probably
why
read
not
up on the
come
whole
up and
religion of Islam.
embrace your religion? Why come up here and fucking lie?
Pardon?
Can you say Muhammad is a false prophet?
Again, I've just said I don't know what that means.
Okay, very good. So, Lucas, why come up here and lie and say you're not a Muzzy? You're not a Democrat. You're not a Black
Muslims.
American. So, go ahead.
Because I'd like to defend the Islam faith and the Black Americans that you seem to have a problem with, and the people like Zoran Mamdani who want to do good for your country, and you're scared.
Well, to be fair, Mamdani is not going to do anything good for the country. At the very best, he could do. Wait, hold on, Lucas. At the very best, he could do great things for the city of New York, right? A mayor in the city of Pittsburgh or LA or Dallas or New York City really doesn't impact the rest of the state or the rest of the country. So that's
why I said people like Zoran Mamdani. I'm talking about the left in general.
Of course, sure, Lucas, no problem. So I can't wait for a year from now when the midterms are happening and all the commercials are based off all the Democrats that endorsed Mamdani. So once again, the positive for me is this will help Republicans next year and in 3 years for the presidential election.
I'm sorry,
Guaranteed.
aren't you guys in like day 30 of a government shutdown because of your Republican-held Senate and Congress?
I didn't even know that. Our government is shut down?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
You didn't? That's kind of silly. It's kind of like all over the news.
Wait, hold on one second. Hold on. I love when Ariel does this. I love it. Ariel, you're not connecting. Oh,
Oh,
nope, you connected. What's
I
up,
am.
Ariel?
Everything is good. I've got one question to Lucas, if I may.
of course.
Okay, under what authority would Zohar Mandani arrest Benjamin Netanyahu?
Oh, he's the mayor of New York, and he would uphold the warrant from the International Criminal Court of Justice.
The last time I recall, the New York is only a city, and the
Yeah.
ICC warrant of arrest is against heads of state.
Yeah.
So is Zohar Mandani Donald Trump?
No, what I'm saying is he would, because of what the ICC has said, he would arrest Benjamin Netanyahu. I don't know how he would do it, but the fact that he said it is what's
Yeah,
posing a threat to
that
Donald Trump.
that's exactly my question is. Only heads of state can comply or not comply with the ICC.
Yes,
Never
I am
mind that
aware
the
of that.
United States, hold on, never mind that the United States is not even a part of the ICC. They are not the signatories to the Rome
I
Statute.
know.
So, and again, under what authority with this Zohar Mandani would arrest Benjamin Netanyahu?
I'm
You would
not
invent like a
sure.
new international law?
I just
You're
said
not sure.
I
So,
just said I'm not sure, but it's the fact that he said he would, which is scaring Donald Trump.
All right, it's
Listen to
not
what
scaring
I
Donald
said.
Trump. Ariel, I appreciate you as always. I'm just going to move on. Thank you, Ariel. Carter.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great, Carter. What brings you up, sir?
It's it was option three. Why we have to be the biggest? Why do we have to be thrown into this this theological question you posed today?
May I ask, are you a Black American?
I'm Haitian American, but
You're what?
I'm Haitian American, but
I got you.
so the whole time, everybody would think I'm black. So yes,
I got you. So Black Americans, tell me what's going well for Black Americans right now.
I mean they're here, they're alive.
They're here. They're alive. Well, to be fair, they're killing each other in multiple U.S. cities,
I
right?
mean, but to be
That's a
honest,
problem.
to be honest though, the same could be said by our white T counterparts again, because again, statistically, y'all do more violence to each other than we do violence to you. Is that we could agree on that,
Sure.
right?
Of course, no problem.
So
But let's just keep it very simple. Let's keep
no,
it very
we
simple,
are
Carter, stop. Who is killing more Americans every year in this country? Is it Black people or white people?
uh uh the stats would say I would have to agree with you with the stats, but
Okay, so
what
let's
can I throw a counter argument to this though?
just real quick. I just
Go
want to
ahead, go ahead.
recap what the stats say. The stats say that 13% of our population, okay, that's the Black population, is committing over half the murders in this country.
Okay,
So I would love to
within
hear
its own community though.
Oh, once again, it doesn't matter. They're all
Uh,
Americans, correct?
yeah, we're all Americans, but
Of course.
it does kind of matter.
Okay, sure.
It does
If
kind of.
that's your justification, if that makes you feel better, then whatever. I don't. I'm not your therapist, so whatever makes you feel better.
No, I'm just saying that's how the stats broke down.
Okay.
But again, my counter to that would be like this:
Okay.
it would seem like a lot of crime because we're only 13%. So it's like this: if it's 10 people in a small space, and 5 people take out the other 5, that's half the people. But whole time, that's a very small number.
Okay.
So to sit there and compare our 13% at 50%, you're right. What is the number? Because what is your ratio to us? You're 55% of the country.
Sure. I have a feeling that math is not your strong suit, but good. Continue.
No, I'm asking you. I'm curious
Yeah.
because you're
Sure.
right. Is it?
Sure.
Let me see. I'll check.
All right, Carter. I'm gonna move on, sir. I appreciate you. And why is it that everybody has this echo? Am I echoing? Because that's the second person that they have that feedback. No. Thank you, just listening. Thank you for everybody else that answered. Carter said yes. Yes, I'm echoing? No, that's your. I think what happens is you guys have your phone like standing straight up or sitting on something. It's like bouncing back up. Last two people I tried to accept, you did not connect. So I don't know what to tell you. Anastasia.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
good, good. I don't know if you remember me, but I was on here. I was wondering why you hadn't been accepting me. I was like, damn, what did I do?
Number one, I really don't remember, and I apologize. And number two, I don't know. I
No,
don't ever take it personal that I don't accept you up. Um, are you a Muslim, Democrat, or Black American? Anastasia?
No,
No. Okay,
none of those.
you wanted to come up and tell.
I'm none of those things.
Oh, I got you. So you agree with me for the most part.
Well,
Go ahead.
yeah, for the most part, yes. I was actually wanting to talk to somebody that was up there a while ago, that YK person, but I mean, now
Here, I
it's
can
just
bring
been too
YK back
long.
up.
So, I mean,
He's
you
a
can
smart
kick
man.
me. Okay. Okay, bet.
Go ahead, love. Floor is yours.
Okay. I
Anastasia, you're breaking up, love.
forget what I was gonna say. Like a lot of them at this.
All right. All right, fair enough. YK, what else do you have, sir?
I was just gonna say, if you don't like the Mamdani reference, Muhammad Ali is another good one.
Okay, so the question was once again, who is the most impactful Muslim this century? And you bring up a person that is more famous for boxing and has not boxed
He's
in
famous for his
what, 40
activism as
years?
well. I'd say Muhammad Ali is equally as well known for his activism, not just his boxing. He used his boxing platform to get there, sure, but
I got you. Okay, fair enough. And once again, I think people could judge for themselves. Whenever you sit there and the question is very simple, who's the most impactful Muslim this century? I think your answers are embarrassing. Point
who's
blank.
the most impactful Christian this century?
Go, try again, Anastasia.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Can you guys hear me good?
Yes, love. Your internet is very good.
Okay, so sorry about that. YK, so you had said earlier something that I was wanting to respond to. I'm trying to freaking remember. Dear God. I can't even remember what it was at this point.
All right, Anastasia, whenever you're ready, just come off mute and then
Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh my god.
hold on one second. Hold on one second. All right, Jay, where are you from, Jay?
Where am I from?
Exactly what I said. Yes, very good.
Why do you need to know where I'm from? I'm from Texas. I'm the first person you asked where they're from.
Okay.
I just want to talk to you about option 3. No, it's just like a
Okay.
racist dog whistle that's been debunked like years ago.
Are you a
So
Black
actually-
American, Jay?
I'm not a Black American. No, I'm not.
So you're coming up to defend Black Americans?
I'm coming up to defend this option 3 obvious racist dog whistle that has been debunked for years.
What has been debunked for years?
That 30% of the population are committing 50% of the murders. That's just completely untrue.
Wait, I'm so sorry.
Of course, you wouldn't know that, though,
Wait,
because you don't
Jay,
actually have the actual stats.
Jay, slow down. I don't know what's going on, but say that again.
Just comprehend, bro.
Go ahead.
13% of the population are not committing 50% of the murders.
Okay. Can you give me a FBI or DOJ report that says I'm wrong?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, very good. All right, Boiler, where you from?
Oh, can you guys hear me?
You sound great, Boiler. Sound like a million bucks, bro. Where you from?
Thank you. Central Georgia,
All right,
south, 10
Central
miles
Georgia.
south of Macon.
Okay, and what brings you up, kind sir?
Well, the I want to say option 2 is probably the biggest failure in the last 100 years because they swindled Black America, which rolls into option 3, into thinking that they should be voting Democrat when Democrats have literally done nothing for Black America since they were hustled into voting Democrat. Which then,
Amen to that. All right, Boiler, you added a lot. I appreciate that. Kevin, where are you from? Is everybody driving a truck this morning?
All right.
All right, let's just start back. Let's just start over. You have Anastasia. Okay, her internet was terrible. You have YK driving a truck. You have the new guest driving a truck. Jake, I drop everybody, Jay. I do that often. So don't get your feelings hurt. Don't go around the app calling me a racist because I drop everybody. Love.
Yo,
What up, Love? Where are you from?
Florida.
All right, and what brings you up?
I wanted to talk about what that dude said earlier. A lot of Black Americans are Republican more than Democrat.
A lot of Black Americans are
A
Republican.
lot of Black Americans lean more on the right side.
Really? Why is it
Yeah.
that over 90% of Black women voted for Harris? Why is it that over 70% of Black men voted Harris? What are you talking about?
Well, that was more recently.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Here, give me 1 second.
Not you coming up. Let's recap, Love. You come up, you spew bullshit, and then put me on hold. Kick rocks, bro. First, Nick, where you from?
Indiana.
What brings you up, Nick?
I just want to say number 2 is the biggest failure.
Of course. All right, that's all you have?
Yeah.
All right, Nick, I appreciate you. All right, let's go to Lamar. Lamar, where you from?
I am from Minnesota.
All right, and what brings you up, sir?
I would say option 3 because I know a lot of Black people are going to go on this panel and believe this shit. Going to fall for the bait.
Wait, you're saying option 3 what? Option 3 is the biggest failure?
No, I'm joking. It would be number 2. I don't even know why you put option 3 up there, to be honest.
Well, let me explain.
Right.
Number 1, I think there's a lot of Black people in this country that play victim for shit that never happened to them, right? Number 2, we have Black people, 13% of our population committing over half the murders in this country. That's not good. And number 3, every crime stat you look at, they're committing more than 13%. Right? So that's always a problem. No?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound great.
So this is the problem with that. So the first thing a lot of white people do is only point out the murders. But if you really look at it,
Lamar, stop, please. I did mention murders first, but then I followed up with every fucking line in every fucking FBI report where it breaks down the different crimes. I'm sorry.
Can I prove you wrong?
Of course.
All right. So and it's a fact. Let's not go off for emotions and just go off for like facts before I get thrown off this panel.
I'll be honest. I think you're the emotional one thus far, but that's fine. Continue.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, brother. Let me just say my piece real quick, and you can just
Go
throw me
ahead.
off the panel. I promise you. So, this is a fact. So the
Mhm.
fact is that um, we know we're looking at the percentage of the blacks, and we got the percentage of the whites, right? But if you look at the statistics on the crime database, there are way more white people that do more rapes, robberies, aggravated assaults, burglary, but you guys point out only murders, and that's the secondhand embarrassment because you guys not educated on. Well,
Lamar,
not y'all, say you.
Lamar, please don't. Lamar, don't come up here and embarrass yourself, please.
Don't throw me off the panel. Cause
Okay,
I would debate you,
hold on,
but just don't throw me off yet.
hold on, hold on, okay?
All
All
righty.
right. So the third point that I gave you was every single crime line, black people commit higher than 13%, higher than 13% of each crime. So you coming up and saying,
Yikes. That's
hold
a
on,
lie. Hold on. You're
okay, go
lying.
ahead,
Don't
no
lie.
problem.
So let's
Give
make
me
something clear. Because
Lamar,
I don't need a computer. I don't need a phone.
of
I'm gonna
course.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. So when it comes down to the, it's a broad thing, right? So you're telling me that black people are doing more crime than white people. That's what you're saying.
I'm so sorry, sir. You're not listening or you're not comprehending what I'm saying. Every single line on every single FBI report over the last 8 years,
You
there
are
is
lying
not.
again.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
tell you
finish.
why.
Oh, okay. How about
This
this? How about
debate.
this?
This really debate.
Lamar, how about this? There doesn't have to be a debate. When you could tell me where I could find any FBI report and any different type of crime where black people are committing less than 13%. Now, when you say that white people are committing X amount of rape and this and
Great.
pedophiles
I
and
don't want
stuff
you to
like
get.
that, I don't care, Lamar. I
All
don't
right,
give a fuck
gotcha.
about that.
Gotcha.
I'm just telling you that even if white people are committing, say, 64% of it, I'm just picking a random number,
Mhm.
does not mean that black people are only committing 8 or 6% of it. They're still above 13%. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Right, I got you on
Okay.
that. But when you look at different databases, right? What they do a breakdown. It's called a
I
breakdown.
understand.
So
I
when they go
understand.
down when you do the breakdown, and I'm very educated on this. When they're doing a breakdown, right? What we point out is like, oh, you got the 13% of blacks, and then you got this highly percent of whites.
Mhm.
What the database do, the FBI do, what they do a legit breakdown on saying basically there will only be 3% of blacks, and then here go y'all
Show
will be
me one
so.
crime where only 3%. That would prove me wrong. That's that.
Oh,
Show me an FBI report where there's a single crime line or a single stat line for any crime where black people are only committing 3%.
like this, or take this early conduct for example. It was the last time I checked, there was 132,000 of whites versus only 60,000 blacks. Right. So what they did a quick breakdown in different areas of the country.
Wait,
So
wait.
you
What
go
were
by
the
the
numbers
state,
again? What were the
you go by
numbers?
this. It was 132,000, a little over 102,000 for whites, and then it was 60,000 for blacks. What they
Okay,
did was a
so
breakdown in
do
the
that math. Do
cities.
that. No, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go. Continue.
So what they did, hear me out. So what they did was they break it down per city, per state, and then they break it down to say, okay, instead of saying, okay, they'll go to 13, 14% of blacks, and he'll go to 90% of whites, right? So within that city by itself. So if I have 100,000 people in my city in Rochester, Minnesota right now,
Lamar,
it would
Lamar,
tell you.
Lamar, Lamar. To me, I think Lamar. I'm in a group chat with like 13 black people. They're all my friends, and they put in the group chat, "Lamar is embarrassing us." Your thoughts?
No. They don't understand.
Okay, Lamar. What I'm looking for
I'm
is
looking
I'm
right now. It
looking.
says, how about the black professor who proves it wrong? Even he did a study twice. Some people just
Okay,
don't get per capita. Thank you. Per capita. Do you know what that means?
of course.
What do per capita mean? Since
But
you're the host.
once again, Lamar.
What do per capita mean?
But
Then you could debate me.
Lamar. I'm going to keep it very simple for you, okay?
Alrighty,
I
let's do it.
want you to tell me an FBI report that I could pull up or you could pull up and tell me where on that chart to find that black people commit less than 13% of that crime. That's all I want from you, Lamar.
Listen. I don't. I'm telling you right now. I don't have the.
Okay, so how about this? How about this? You shut the fuck up.
What do per capita mean? What does per capita mean?
Lamar.
What does per capita mean?
Hello,
Host?
Lamar. I have no clue. Go ahead. Teach me, Lamar.
Thank you.
Go
if
ahead.
you don't know,
Yes.
don't make a statement
Yes,
that you
of
don't
course,
even
Lamar.
understand.
Yes, teach me, Lamar. Teach me what it is.
Do you know what per capita mean?
Go ahead, Lamar.
For each person?
Yeah, go
in
ahead.
relation to people taken individually? Do you know what that means?
Go ahead, Lamar. Teach me.
I just told you.
Lamar, do you understand that I'm pretty sure that you quoted numbers where it was like 130,000 white people, 60,000 were black people, correct?
So repeat that one more time, please.
You to me, and once again, Lamar, I think you're in over your head here, but you quoted some kind of report that you saw where it was 130,000 white people committing the crime and 60,000 black people committing the crime, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so if you just do the quick math, all right, let's just say 180,000, let's just keep it very simple. 60,000 divided by 180,000, what percentage is that, Lamar?
Oh my gosh. Do you know in Detroit, Michigan?
Wait, Lamar, Lamar, hello? Answer the fucking question.
This is crazy.
What's
go ahead.
60,000 divided by 180,000?
You tell me. I don't know math that well.
Okay, very good.
I'm horrible.
Lamar, can I tell you?
I am bad. Go ahead.
Well, Jordan, you're a little off. Kudos to, who is that, Zuko? Lamar, what I do is people ask me, like, Dave, how do you give back to the black community, or how do you give back to people? What I'm doing, Lamar, is if I don't want your home address, if you have a P.O. box, send me your P.O. box. And what I'm doing is I'm sending out dozens of flashcards every day to black Americans that cannot do second grade math. That's
First
my
off, I know
gift.
the math. I'm just fucking
That's
with you. I know the
my
math.
gift to the black community. So you're welcome, Lamar.
So in Detroit, if there's all black people,
Lamar,
right?
you're deflecting. You're deflecting.
No, don't throw me off the panel
Lamar,
now.
Stop.
I will
Stop,
debate
Lamar.
you. You're not
Lamar,
good at this.
Stop.
You're not good at this.
Lamar, stop. Your own talking point on
It's correct.
Lamar.
Burglary, aggravated assault. White people do way more than any other race.
Once
You
again,
guys do the worst.
Okay, so once again.
I'm telling you now. It's a fact.
If the question is
you'll do more than Hispanics, more than blacks.
Lamar, once again.
If there's a lot of people in Detroit, Michigan, more black people in Detroit, Michigan, of course we're going to do the most crime. If you go to Rochester, Minnesota, there are like a billion times more white people that will do all the fucking crimes. So what they do is a breakdown per city. So if there's equally 200,000 people in that city, and you got half is 100,000 of blacks, half 100,000 is white. What they do is break down in the city. It's okay. There are white people doing way more rape, robbery, aggravated assault, but y'all point the fingers at black people because you're not educated on what black people and white people are actually doing because you watch the media. That is the problem.
But Lamar, once again, first of all, just so you know, I have a rule and I'm going to stick to this rule. If somebody cannot do second grade math, I can't debate them. Okay.
First off, I know math.
I'm
very good with math.
I just can't do it. That's God telling you, Lamar. But you couldn't tell me what 60 divided by 180,000 was. So
I was baiting.
It is what it is. But Lamar,
just fucking with you.
Of course. But Lamar, just one more point, and then I'll let you get the final word. Then I'm moving on to somebody else.
Yes, sir.
Just because white people are committing more crimes, that's factually correct. Like you could look at different stat lines where just by raw numbers, white people commit more of that crime. However, when white people are the majority and black people are only 13%. So let's come full circle. And I'm looking for any stat line from the FBI or DOJ where black people commit less than 13% of that crime. And you still have not given it to me. Even your example is not less than 13%. And you did not know that because you don't know second grade math. So hold on, Lamar. Final word to you. The discussion is over. You could say whatever you want for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to drop your dumbass down. So go ahead. Floor is yours.
Got you. Right. I don't mind about the disrespect. But because of the rounding, the percentages may not add to 100. That's how it is on the FBI database. So that's a little bit of education for you. Again, when I
Wait.
said,
What
hold on,
doesn't
you just
add
let me.
up?
You
Wait,
just
here we go.
told
Now
me I can get
you
the
keep
laugh,
my
right?
attention. What doesn't
So,
add up to
so
100? When
I'm
they
gonna
break
tell
it
you.
down by race, it does add up to
Stop being
100.
don't be so triggered. Don't be triggered. You're a
No,
white man.
sir,
You are a
Lamar,
white man. Don't be triggered.
actually, Lamar, you're embarrassing yourself.
I
Continue.
know. I
30
bet.
seconds to you. Say whatever you want.
Right. So,
Lamar, you are too fucking dumb. Point
all
blank.
right, I'll be dumb, but
Point
give me.
blank, Lamar, you are dumb as
I
fuck.
bet because
No,
when you got
final
a black
word.
man debating you, you're upset. White people do the most crime. Period. Y'all do the most
Very
crime.
good.
Y'all bitch and whine to everybody else. Every immigrant, y'all cry to everybody else, but white people can't take account for their own fucking problems. You guys do the most every fucking thing. You do the most heinous things. Black people do not. We may do the shooting, but you guys want to shoot up. I mean, want to stab up, cut up, eat them. You guys are heinous with everything that you guys do, and you blame the rest of the world. And this America was set up for y'all, and y'all still cry, bitch, and moan to black people, Muslims, everybody else. You guys are the problem, not black people. And yes, I'm crashing out because you guys are the embarrassment, not us. And somebody need to tell you guys this. Look in the mirror. Don't look at us. And I land my plane.
Can I ask you one last question?
Yes, sir.
Lamar, what's 9 times 9 plus 19?
You said what?
9 times 9 plus 19?
Plus 19
Yeah.
is 100.
There you go, Lamar. But
So
why?
I know my math. I was just baiting you. I'm very good at math.
No,
You can give me any math
yeah,
problem.
Lamar,
It
you're
doesn't matter.
beating me.
Give
Lamar,
me another math problem. Give me another Could math problem. That's
Lamar,
fine.
why couldn't you tell me what 60,000
I was
divided by 100?
baiting you. Don't get mad, white man.
Okay,
Because
okay.
you know I can bait you.
Wait, hold on
And
one
you're
second.
horrible at
So,
it.
walk me through how you get to the answer when we talk about 60 divided by
I
180,000.
don't
What
have
is
to
it?
go through I can give you the answers to any math problem right now. I don't
Okay,
need a
60 divided by
computer. I don't need when
180,000.
I'm
Go ahead.
wait, say it again.
60,000 divided by 180,000.
60,000 divided by?
Yes, I'm using your numbers, by the way, that you brought up.
I'm confused.
Of course.
So, anyways, again, y'all guys are the problems.
All right, very
And
good. I'm going
you
to move on,
gotta
Lamar. You
live with
did good,
that. I'm
bro.
sorry.
You did
All right,
good, bro.
have a good one.
I mean, I don't know. At least he knew the 9 times 9 question. So kudos for that. I mean, Lamar, I'll still send you out flashcards if you need it, bro. Great job, Lamar. Yes. Good. Where are you from? Good.
Hey, I'm from New York. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing great today.
May I ask, are you in the city where you could vote for the mayor's race, or are you outside of the city?
I'm not in the city.
Okay, very good.
Not
So,
anymore.
okay, no problem. May I ask, are you a Muslim, Democrat, or Black American?
The third option.
You're a Black American, okay? And I have Black Americans listed as one of the biggest failures. Agree or disagree?
Completely disagree.
Okay, so tell me what's going well for Black Americans.
What do you mean, as far as everything that Black Americans have created, contributed? I mean, what about what you got on the prompt? I mean, how about if
Can I
we
ask you
discuss
just
that?
a little off subject? Are you a foundational Black American?
Explain what that is to me.
Oh, I'll be honest. I don't know. There's just a lot of Black people that come up here and say they're a foundational Black American, and they have no clue what the fuck that means. But
So
so
you
let's.
brought it up. You brought it up. So
I
you're the
was just.
type of guy that brings things up that you don't know about?
Yeah, and the reason why I brought that up is because there's a lot of Black people that come up here and say that they're a foundational Black American. They built this country. They built the pyramids. They built everything throughout the world. It's crazy to me. And I was just curious if you consider yourself a foundational Black American, but you don't, so we can move on. So,
Sure.
in New York, there was actually a trial with P. Diddy. Are you familiar?
Yeah, I think I heard of him.
Okay, so P. Diddy, he had a court case, and the verdicts were they came back, and he was found guilty on some, not guilty on others. He's in jail until 2028 for now. And
Oh, yeah.
outside of that courthouse, there were a bunch of Black people, and there was a viral video where there was a nice Black woman with a blue weave or wig. I don't know what they call it, but there was a lady with the blue fake hair, and twerking, and they were chanting, "It's not a Rico, it's Frico," and they had bottles and squirting her with baby oil. And the reason why I tell you that story, good, is because I feel that the majority, and when I say majority, it could be 51% or more, the majority of black people are a lot closer to that black chick twerking versus the Obamas or LeBron or Oprah. Agree or disagree?
I disagree because what you're
Okay.
saying basically is kind of like it's almost like a sexual crime, to be honest with you, right? What they're doing
Okay.
in public. And, to be honest, it is the Caucasians. Why do the Caucasians commit 70% of all of the sexual crimes in this country? I think that's the real issue. 70% Caucasians are committing 70% of the burglaries, so they like to grape and they like to take things. I believe that's the
Well,
main
I
issue
can
here
assure you,
that you're not looking at, all
there's
right?
not white people coming to my part of the city and robbing people. It's people
But all
coming
the
from
sexual crimes
the
that you guys
ghettos.
commit, it's inherent. It's inherent in you
I,
guys to commit
okay,
these
so
sexual
you're
crimes all the
saying,
time.
okay,
If you
no
go
problem.
online and you look at the sexual predators, I guarantee you 80% of the page is going to be Caucasian faces, all right?
Okay, so once again, there's still not one single stat line where black people commit less than 13% of that crime, right? And that's their population right now.
Of what crime?
So just
Sexual
be
crime? There's
of
there's
any
plenty
crime,
crimes out there.
of
There's a lot
course.
of different crimes.
Of
So I mean,
course.
you have to
So
be
good.
specific.
My challenge to you is show me an FBI or DOJ report where black people commit less than 13% for any of the crimes. That's my challenge to you.
No, I don't believe any group except for maybe Indians commit that low. I mean, show me what Caucasians do. I mean, show me why tell me why Caucasians are exceeding 70% in many of the categories, all right?
What? Oh, no problem. And factually, you're correct, right? There are certain crimes where white people
Right.
are
So
close to 70%.
exactly. So you're
But
disingenuous to not even put your own race up here on your little game you got over here, all
I
right?
got you. But good. Let me try and make it. I don't know, maybe a little more simple. There is not one crime. There is not one type of crime where black people are committing less than 13%. Does that make sense?
I'm asking you, is there any crime that Caucasians do not commit less than 13%? That's what I'm asking.
No.
Okay, then. So what is your point? How can you ask a question towards blacks that you can't even claim on your own race? It's
Okay, great.
ridiculous. Come
So
on, you got to
what?
work on your skills here, all right?
Right.
That's not a
Sure.
good
No
debate
problem.
technique, all
And
right?
I'll
Yeah,
try.
it's a weak position.
Why am I using 13% as a number? Why
You
am I
tell
saying
us. You tell
13%?
us.
Because that's the black population, right? So just about every crime you should see about 13% of the arrests, 13% of the convictions for the black population, right around 13%, right? But
Well,
there's not one fucking crime line, not one stat line where black people are below 13%. So it's a problem, right? You could point out.
are they
Go ahead.
prosecuted fairly? Let me ask you, are black people in America
Okay, so
prosecuted
now
fairly
we're
in comparison to whites? Because if you're saying if they're 13%, it's just supposed to be across the board, 13% of the crime. Do you believe that they're prosecuted the same way by law enforcement as
I don't know.
Caucasians?
All right, so are we going down the road that the system is against black people now?
Well, you have to look at it's against all people. I mean, do you think that law enforcement is 100% correct all the time?
Never, never.
Okay,
No, of
then.
course
So
not.
there's an issue. If there's an issue, that can even be a deeper issue when it comes to race. All right. So
So are you
already
saying
opened the door. You have already opened the door to the conclusion that we've all come to in this country. All right.
too funny? Too funny, good. Um okay. So what else do you have good? Because I feel that this
I
is
don't know.
just a
I'm up
dead
here
I
shattering
have
all
a
of your
feeling this is
theories.
a dead end street with you.
I feel like I'm shattering all your theories and I'm enlightening you. So I mean, what else do
Really?
you need
Good.
enlightenment
Wait,
for?
good.
Absolutely.
Which one of my theories have you proved wrong?
Option number two. Option number
Wait, hold
three.
on. No,
We have
good. I don't want
completely
to. No, no, no,
removed
no.
option
Good,
three.
good, good. You came up here and said that you have shattered my theories. What
Yeah,
have you
option
shattered?
three.
Okay,
Your theory
and
on
what?
option three, sir.
Okay, so what did you prove me wrong on?
Option number 3, sir. You can look at
Okay,
it and read it
and
again.
how did you prove me wrong?
I just did. I mean,
How?
this whole exchange that we've had has been me shattering your theory on number 3. I mean, you have not been able to stand on one leg this whole time, and you've just been deflecting, jumping from issue to issue, and now you're
Good.
waving the
Give
white
me
flag.
one.
You're
Okay, no
waving the
problem.
white flag, my white friend. All
Okay,
right?
so good. Very
You're
simple.
waving the white flag,
What
my white
what
friend.
fact did you give me that proved me wrong?
We looked at the numbers, sir. I gave you numbers of the Caucasians that commit crimes, and you had 0
Okay, so the
answers. All
first line
right?
under Black Americans, 13% of the population committing 50% of the murders. Is that factually true?
What year?
Okay, so how did you prove me wrong?
What year? What year are you talking about? What year is
Give
this
me
data
any
from?
year in the last 7 years.
No, you put it up there. What year is this
Once
referencing?
again, give me any year within the last 7 years and prove me wrong.
What year are you referencing, sir?
Every year for the last 7 years.
And what I asked you is, why do the Caucasians commit 70% of all the sexual rapes
Okay.
and all the sexual crimes, all
So
right?
good.
And
Let me
burglary. And you
good. Let
had
me
no
hold your
answer.
good. Let me hold
I
your
can tell
dumbass
you
hand for a
why
second.
African Americans
Good.
commit
Stop.
50% of
Good.
the
Stop
murders. I
good.
can tell you why, sir.
Stop good. Stop, dumbass. Okay, just because
Whoa,
you
we
came up
calling
here.
names now? Hold on.
Hold
Hold
on,
on.
good. What I'll do is
Hold
I'll
on
drop your
there.
dumbass down and then you can come back up. And I want good back up here first. Good. Just so you know, just because you give another fact doesn't prove what I'm saying wrong. If I say Black people, 13% of our population, are committing over half the murders in this country, and your response is today is Thursday, October 30th. Yes, factually, you are correct, but that does not quote unquote shatter what I'm saying. Does that make sense to you, good? You come up here, you give me something that's factually true, but not. Come on. Hold on. Let me get good back up here. So good. Once again, the reason why I was pointing that out is you claimed that you came up here and shattered whatever the fuck you said you shattered, but just because you gave me an alternate fact does not change
I
the fact
did.
that I
I
provided.
shattered your theories, and now you're all rattled and you're spiraling, all right? In front of your 130 people out here, all right?
Okay.
And it's embarrassing, all right?
Okay. I'm
It's,
embarrassing. You're doing
it's
good. Okay.
embarrassing what you're
Good.
doing to yourself, okay?
Okay. So what is something that I said that's factually not true?
Everything, all of your little weird theories you have over here, option number 1, 2, and 3, all right? It shows what kind of a man you are, and it shows that you need some help, and that's what I'm here to do for you, all right? I'm here
Okay.
to enlighten you and shatter your theories, all right?
Of course. So good. So pick anything and then prove me wrong. Don't give me another fact. Prove me wrong with real something real.
Okay, sure, I'll
Go
prove you.
ahead.
Are you a Caucasian, sir?
Wait, I'm
Are
so
you a
sorry.
Caucasian
Good.
American?
This is your chance to be a savior.
Okay,
What
sure. I am
I want you to
assuming.
pick one of the stats that are listed on my screen here on my photo and prove it wrong. I dare you. Go.
Sure, I will go with option number 4, all right? And that is,
Okay, so
this
good,
man is a
good. Once again,
Caucasian American, and he is the one
good.
who has the
Hello, good.
need to point out other races. So what does that make him, everyone in the chat? What does that make our friend? I believe
So
you're the biggest failure, my friend, all
gotcha.
right?
So good. So
Mr.
let's
Caucasian
recap.
American
Good.
is the biggest failure
Hold
up
on.
here.
Good. Once again, let's recap. You come up here. You're triggered by my photo. I challenge you. Prove me wrong on anything that's on my screen, and you deflect. You did good. Let's go to Johnny.
Hey, you know that 90% of whites are the biggest molester, and Trump is on the Epstein list? He's the biggest molester
You
there
know
is,
that
Trump.
90% of white
Yeah,
people are the
90% of
biggest
whites are
molester.
molesters like Trump. They like young girls like
Johnny,
yourself. You
are
sound like
you
a molester,
a
buddy. You sound like a molester. Are you molesting your sister or your cousin
Johnny?
or
Hello,
your
Johnny.
daughter? You sound like a molester, buddy.
Hello,
Buddy,
Johnny.
you like molesting
All
young
right, here,
girls,
Johnny.
buddy.
What I'm gonna do
It
is I'm
sounds
gonna
like you're
put
a fucking molester.
once again. let me just say this. I am on record as saying that most Muslims, Democrats, and black Americans that come up here, they're uneducated, ignorant people that act like uncaged animals. And the reason why I am saying that is my hope is that you come up and prove me wrong. Once again, not every Muslim is a terrorist, not every Democrat is a moron, then every black American is a failure. However, the majority of people that come up here, uneducated, ignorant, uncaged animals. And Johnny just did exactly what you guys do. Ring a ding. I brought you up and it did not work. Okay, if you were in the queue, I just clicked 4 people in a row and not one person connected. Let's see if Wit connects. Call me Wit.
Good morning, Dave. You up here doing your disingenuous thing again, man?
Oh, I'm so sorry. What have I said that's factually not true?
Well, I actually haven't heard you say much of anything. I haven't been in here that long.
Okay.
But your
What have
prompt,
you've been in here
I'm
before?
talking
What have I said before that is factually untrue? You might not like it.
the
You might be one of these people that say numbers are racist. But what do I say that's factually not true?
well, see the thing. This isn't what you said. This is all you just copy and paste. The 13% committing 50% of the murders. I already proved to you that was false. You just didn't
Oh,
like it, and you called me stupid and a moron, and then
okay. Well,
you dropped me from the
let's try
panel.
again. Oh, so tell me where I could find a report that is wrong. So go ahead.
Tell you where you found a report that says what?
That 13% of the population are not committing 50% of the murder. So where can I find that?
So 13% of the population would include 100% of the black people. You understand that?
Not a good start. Okay,
I
so
don't, I
very
don't.
okay. Hold on
No,
one
no, no,
second.
no, no. Hold on,
Let me
no.
make it
You hold on.
simple.
You hold on once. Let me make it simple.
The
13% of the population in the United States of America are African Americans. Yes or no?
okay.
So when you put the prompt, 13% of the population commit 50%, that would include 100% of the black people. When in reality, it's just 100% of the people that committed the crime.
Oh,
It's not
gotcha.
all the black people, but I don't think you understand that because you
Oh,
didn't understand it last time I said it.
I don't
Did-
remember our previous conversation, but if it was as good as this start, then I find it hard to believe that I.
okay, are
So
you
hold on. Call me. Hold on one
have you
second.
heard
Call
the
me.
have you heard of the
Call me.
Innocence
Stop.
Project?
Call me. Do me a favor. Don't prove me right. Don't come up here and be uneducated, ignorant, uncaged animal. Don't prove me right. All right. So very simple. If somebody said to you, uh, "Do black people commit over half the murders in this country?" Yes or no? What would your answer be?
I would say no.
Okay. So then the next part would be, can you give me any FBI or DOJ report to back up what you're saying?
Have you ever heard of the Innocence Project?
Okay, go ahead.
That's a question,
No, I have
Dave.
not. No.
You never heard? Okay, so the Innocence Project is an exoneration program where they go
Oh,
out
call me.
and they
Stop.
help
Stop.
people.
Call me.
Oh,
Stop.
here we go.
Stop right
Here we
now.
go.
Stop right now.
Here we go. Nobody can ever talk to
Call
Dave.
me.
Only Dave
Call
gets
me.
to talk.
Once again, for you to come up here and make accusations against me, and then my question is very simple: tell me a report where I can verify what you're saying. You deflect to something else.
Stop it.
So
Stop it.
then,
Stop
hold
it.
on one
Stop.
second.
Dave.
Hold
No,
on.
no, no, Dave.
Here.
Stop. Stop.
Okay.
Because
So
that's exactly.
okay. Once again, I don't want to hear about exonerations. I just don't. And the reason why I say that is why are we going to focus on a couple dozen exonerations and not the few thousand murders? That's what I don't get. Okay, and I don't know what to tell you. Bob. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. How are you?
Good, good.
Where are you
Can you
from,
hear
sir?
me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah. Where are you from?
Actually it's less than 13%. It's probably in the area of 3.6 to 4% because most of the unaliving by Black Americans are committed between 15 to 40 African American males, so it's even worse.
Wait. I'm so sorry. Say that again.
So actually, it's worse because the percentage of African American males between the ages of 15 to 40 is probably around 3.6 to 40 to, I'm sorry, 3.6 to 4%. Because if you have to look at 50-50, 13% is 6.5. And so 15 to 40 is most of the unalive. So it's actually a worse statistic than 13.
Okay. So you're okay. So okay. Fair enough. I'm not going to go down that road. These people could barely process looking at an FBI report, let alone doing more math.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get the point. It's well taken, but I don't think that's going to be helpful when there's a lot of people that come up here and cannot do second grade math.
Understood. Yeah.
You know what
Understood.
I mean? But I appreciate you, brother. Anything else?
No, no, no. Continue on.
All right.
I'm
I appreciate
enjoying
you,
this.
brother.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Jackass, once again, Jackass, it's very simple. The first time you do not answer one of my questions directly, I'm dropping you. Okay, so
It's such
Jackass,
an
how are you?
authoritarian.
But Jackass,
Did you
that's
say
what
how am
that's what
I?
you guys do. You
Did
guys
you ask
come
how I
up.
am?
Yes, I said, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you today, Dave?
I'm great.
Really?
Yes, but Jackass, what happens is when you come up, instead of having a conversation where
Uh-huh.
you answer my questions directly and you respond to the problem that I'm talking about, you deflect to other shit, and it's not productive. And that's why everybody, I'll be honest, I think you're one of the most likable disliked people on this app. You could be likable, but
I
you
know.
choose to act the way that you do.
I know it's all my fault. I will say though, if you're just sitting here and we're supposedly having a conversation and I'm supposed to answer all your questions, that sounds more like an interrogation. Just saying.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
Okay.
then you call it whatever you want. But what brings you up here today, Jackass?
I was just scrolling through, saw you, thought I'd hop in and say hi and see how you're doing.
Okay, I'm great.
I
So
actually
that's
kind of want to know what you think about the snap thing.
blame the Democrats. It's that simple.
Blame Canada, blame Canada. I get it. Okay. So, I mean, what about like, I understand that we all want to look for someone to blame, but what about the actual, like, outcomes of this?
Let's just keep it very simple. Okay, Chuck Schumer and the Senate have passed a CR 32 different times recently. Correct?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so right now they decided not to. And in your mind, just think about it and answer honestly, please. Why did Chuck Schumer decide not to do the same thing he did 32 times in a row? Why did he decide to say no? Go ahead.
I believe it is because the constituents of these Democrats are trying to say they do not want the Democrats to vote yes on this. They want the Republicans to come to the table and
Okay, great.
negotiate.
So you're saying that the pressure from on Chuck Schumer from I think it's more of the AOC group, but you're saying just Democratic voters in general. So do you think the Democratic voters that are on food stamps are going to be happy that they get zero food stamps on whenever November 1st is, Saturday or Sunday?
I don't think they're going to be happy. No, definitely.
Okay, so is it if you were Chuck Schumer, would you hurry up and get the Senate to pass the same bill that they have voted no on, I think, over 13 times now? If
I
you were
mean,
Chuck Schumer.
if I were Chuck Schumer, I mean, I think Chuck Schumer recognizes that if he doesn't grow a spine, and now he's got like maybe one vertebrae, then he's going to be, people are going to come back, and that's how politics works, right, Dave? I mean, like, you have to make your voter base happy so they continue to vote you in.
Okay, so you're saying that the Democratic voter base is happy the government is shut down. Just yes or no, and then I want to respond.
No.
Okay, but then that is you're contradicting yourself. You're saying he's doing it to make his voter base happy. Then when I ask you, are the Democrats happy that the government is shut down? You're saying no. Do you see how that contradicts?
I do, when you look
Okay.
at like the world in a very, binary, simplistic way, but that's not how the world works, or how politics work, or how our government works. So.
Okay, so let me just say a couple things, and you stop. Just say stop when I say something that's not factually true. Number one, the Democratic Party as a whole is the most unpopular of any party in this country's history. True or false?
True.
Okay, Donald Trump's approval rating has gone up during this government shutdown. True or false?
I haven't checked the polls recently, but I imagine it's probably true. Probably.
Okay, so it has gone up. So where is this
It's
positive for the Democrats? That's what hold on, just one more sentence and then I will let you respond. Because what's going to happen is Trump's not caving on this. This is a winning issue for Trump. Trump is not going to cave. At some point, Schumer is going to say he's going to pick 5 random middle of the road Democrats, as hard as that is to find, and he's going to say go vote for it. Schumer won't vote for it because he doesn't want to piss off AOC. And at some point, the Democrats are going to get nothing out of this. So, what is positive for the Democrats when it comes to this?
I think that this is a way for the Democrats to look like they are actually listening to their constituents. I also don't think that it's like the AOC Democrats that are in support of this. I wish there were more of them, but there aren't. So, but I'm willing to admit that.
Okay, so if you were in the Senate today, would you vote to reopen the government, passing a CR? Yes or no?
No, until we can try to figure out how to fund the subsidies for Obamacare for these people. I do think that they are doing the right thing by making the Republicans come to the table and holding out.
But that's the problem. The Republicans are not coming to the table.
Yeah, I know, and this is kind of showing everybody that the Republicans are not willing to, work within the government system that we have.
But even last night on CNN, you had Caitlin Collins call out.
I don't watch CNN, so I didn't see
Okay,
this,
no problem.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of clips of people like Hakeem Jeffries, people like Chuck Schumer, saying that the Republicans should do exactly what they're voting against doing. Does that make sense?
No.
Once again, Chuck Schumer has passed the CR 32 straight times, and all of a sudden, because AOC was pissed, or let's just say the Democratic Party, he decided not to. So it is what it is.
The Democrats are, to me, when I look at it, the Democratic Party, when I look at the elite establishment, they are like one cheek of the same butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be gentle about it.
Okay, so go ahead.
They're not, they oftentimes, just kind of vote and kind of cave to the more right wing. But I also think that the elite Democrats are more right wing than they are left wing. So that's probably where we differ there.
So at some point, what's going to happen is the Democrats are going to cave and they're going to vote on this CR and it's going to go through. And what will let's just say hypothetically, tomorrow Chuck Schumer wakes up, he gets 5 Democrats to vote yes on the CR, and the government is back open with 0 changes. Are you going to be happy or pissed off about that?
I try not to put my emotional weight into this because it is what it is. But I understand where you're going with this. I don't think that we should look at this emotionally, though. I think that we need to look at this strategically and understand the nature of the system that we're in. Dave, at some point, don't you recognize that the 40 million people on SNAP, 42 million or whatever, on SNAP benefits, it's not just Democrats.
Okay. I'm not saying otherwise.
Okay.
Like I don't
And I'm
understand
just
what you're
saying
talking
that,
about.
well, I just mean that everybody is going to be hard up. Is everybody is going to be hurt from this?
But
Not
is it?
just
But
not just poor
you're.
people.
The point is that at some point the Democrats are going to cave. Trump's going to get what he wants, and it is what
What
it
if they
is.
don't
And
pay?
then the government stays closed.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
once again, why it's a winning issue for Donald Trump. For most Americans, the government being shut down has zero impact on them. For most Americans, right? So as time goes on, it proves that smaller government is okay. It's efficient. All right. So that's another reason why it's a winning issue for Donald Trump and the GOP.
Dave, there's no such thing as a small government when we fund our military to the tune of like hundreds of billions of dollars, or you know what I mean? Like our military has overextended itself. We know from history when governments begin to fail, it's because they spend too much money overextending themselves militarily. We know we've been doing that for a long
Too
time.
funny.
So I don't understand why we call this, or why we even try to joke around the idea that it is
Jackass,
a small.
you're not responding to what I'm saying. Do you agree?
I
Just
just
for
thought,
everyday Americans, the government being shut down has zero impact on them. Let's start there.
okay, you think that
Yes
it
or
has
no?
zero impact on who? On the majority
On
of
everyday
Americans?
Americans, if I were to ask 1,000 people here in Pittsburgh, or if I came to your city and just went and asked 1,000 people in your city, has the government shutdown affected you in any way? Most Americans would say no, it has not. Correct?
I would disagree with that.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I think a lot of people are affected. I mean, we're talking about government employees who aren't getting paid right now. And then we're also talking about if this does continue and people don't get SNAP benefits, that's going to dramatically impact everyone, not just poor people.
How's it going? I'm not on food stamps. How's it going to affect me?
Right. So I don't think a lot of people understand this, but for every dollar spent on SNAP benefits, it generates about like $1.50 to $1.80 in the economy. We're talking about all of the big grocery stores, all of the chains. Like these dollars are relied upon. Also, the farmers are the small farmers, especially, will be impacted because
Jackass,
they will not.
you're giving, like, where do you get the $1.50 to $1.80 thing?
There are multiple reports that over the
Where?
years
Where
that
can I find it?
yeah, sure. I mean, Dave, I think you're a really smart guy. I really do.
No, no,
I
no.
mean,
Where can I find it? Where can I find it?
I know, but here's
Wait,
my
hold on
thing.
1 second, Jackass. Amanda said I'm a Democrat. Bring me up, Amanda.
Yeah.
Jackass is a raging Democrat. Do you think she's handling this conversation well or no?
Why am I commenting on Jackass? That's a fun
That's
username.
true. That's the that's the that's the game here.
Well, no,
I
I'm just
think
curious on why
Democrats.
you're
I
saying.
think Democrats are the biggest failure, and I'm a liberal. I'm a Democrat.
Okay, so are you saying that because you're so far left that the center Democrats piss you off?
No, I'm saying that
Okay.
Democrats are the biggest failure out of the three.
Okay, very good. And if you could wave a magic wand and pick the 2028 nominee for the Democratic Party, who would you choose?
I don't know. I can kind of, I hated Gavin Newsom and what he did with California, but I'm liking how he is butt fucking Trump right now and Fox News. So right now,
so
Daddy Newsom.
you're saying the troll game that Trump has perfected and Gavin Newsom is trying to perfect, that is what wins you over.
Oh no, he's not perfecting it. I mean, he kind of is. He turned the dildo around.
Okay, so okay, fair enough. So do you before Gavin Newsom and his press office started trolling Donald Trump, you would never in a million years say I want Gavin Newsom, right? And the
I
reason
mean, I
why
definitely would say I
okay.
want Gavin Newsom, but in what way?
Oh,
As
here we go.
president? Probably not.
Okay, and the reason why is Gavin Newsom is not that great of a governor, right? So
Very good.
let's just say hypothetically Gavin Newsom is the nominee for the Democratic Party in 2028. There are so many different things that the Republicans will run ads on that will make the Democratic Party lose. Right? It's all fun and games, the trolling, stuff like that. But Newsom has no chance to beat any Republican that they decide to put up. Gavin
No,
Newsom.
not necessarily true.
Oh, okay. So you're saying Gavin Newsom could beat J.D. Vance?
Oh, 100%. The hick from Alabama?
J.D. Vance is not from Alabama. Okay, Amanda went to go Google where's J.D.
Said
Vance
might
from?
as well be. Sorry, it said low battery, 20%.
Oh, okay.
If you must know where I went.
Okay.
No, I think he could definitely beat JD Vance because the thing about JD Vance is he is a pussy. You know what I mean? At least Trump, and I will give him this, is a good enough troll and a genius salesperson to where he fooled enough people that he would be a great president. We all see that he's not. Okay. And if you can't, you're a lunatic.
Okay, so keep it simple for me. I assume you voted for Harris. How would America be better today if Harris won?
I mean, we wouldn't be in trade wars. We wouldn't be at odds with NATO or any of our allies. Okay, we wouldn't be so in the pocket of Israel. I genuinely do not think that we would have more of an unemployment rate than we did before. And Biden was not doing well. I'm going to be completely honest here. Biden was a terrible president. But I did not think, and he shocked me here, okay? Woo! That he could have made it worse than what Biden did. Yeah, but he has. It's really impressive.
What is worse right now? Like the stock market is at record high.
Economy is shit. We're more in debt than we were. And his biggest priority is the ballroom.
Okay, so you are a little Rachel Maddow, and I appreciate that. Just very simple. How is America worse right now? Like, give me a metric, not feelings that I feel that this is happening. Give me metrics where the country is doing worse. Because it's so easy to.
You want actual stats?
Because I think there's a lot of Democrats that come up here.
Okay, so could I put you on hold for a second so I can pull it up and put it on the screen?
Of course.
Okay.
Dave, do you know any poor people?
Do I know poor people? Yeah, of course. I mean, like, in all seriousness, I don't know the people that I talk to, whether it's employees or whatever. I don't know that like how much they have in their savings account or 401k, or if they're investing in the stock market for the most part. Like, of course I know poor people. Can I name them? No.
No. I'm not asking you to name them. I'm just wondering if you've talked with them and seen, like talked with people who rely on SNAP benefits, who are, stressed out right now because they're
of course. Once again, if you rely on food stamps to hit your EBT card every first of the month, yes, they are all stressed, whether it's Democrats or Republicans. So go ahead.
Okay. Let's
all right. So hold on one second. Go ahead.
Who? I mean, it says it right there.
Oh, okay. So when it says the S&P 500 is up 13.9%, is that good or bad?
It's fine.
Is it good or bad?
It's good for people who have stock, which are a very small percentage of this country. I mean, the majority of stocks.
Wait, hold on, Jackass.
Sorry.
Amanda, I'm so sorry. The question was, how is America worse today? And so point to me where what sentence.
You want me to point? You need a
No, not literally point. Just tell me the most. Tell me the
Okay,
sentence
so
that
right
bothers you the most.
here where it
Okay.
says inflation,
Okay.
there, 2.9%,
All
not
right.
good. And then the unemployment rate, 4.3, also not good. Okay.
Okay.
More than what it was under than Biden, not good. And then it's up 13.9%. So when you own stocks, that's good for a certain amount of people and a certain tax bracket. So I guess kind of good, but not really for
Amanda,
the majority.
Amanda, I'll be honest with you, just very bluntly. I think you're a typical Democrat that your hatred for Donald Trump is overriding reality, right? Unemployment at 4.3, that's considered full employment. Inflation at 2.9 is still lower than it was under Biden. And
No, this
obviously,
is
okay.
no. This is what went up because unemployment rate is actually up from Biden. So if you would like to hold again, and I can Google that to show you the difference in Biden and Trump because he's put our country in the shitter, babe. Yeah, he
Okay, but
has.
your
From the beginning.
go ahead. Go ahead. Bianca, what
No,
did you say?
no, that's what she needed to do from the beginning. This just makes her look ridiculous. You're arguing that the S&P 500 only benefits rich people is ridiculous.
No,
No,
people that have stocks.
yeah, people that have stocks are people who know how to manage their money. Like, I don't
Okay,
understand
well,
what that. So there's poor people who maybe don't have a lot right now, who, if they invest wisely, this will benefit them if they have the financial literacy to do that. Like, you arguing, oh, we wouldn't be in a trade war. Well, yeah, so let other countries keep slapping America's ass.
Yeah, so
Like,
obviously you
are
don't
you kidding
understand how
me? We're
tariffs
being
work.
robbed.
Do
We're
you
being
understand how
robbed
tariffs work?
blind.
We as
Yeah, I understand what
Americans,
tariffs are.
as Americans, as America, we can't
Yeah.
self-support. So these trade wars that we're in, they're not working for a fucking reason because
What do
we
you mean
cannot
they're not
self-sustain.
working? Are we not saving money? Like, I'm not
No, we're not
understanding.
saving money. We're
So,
actually
like,
in a lot of
let's
debt.
be in a lot of bad deals. Let's, like, continue these bad deals so everybody can get their Shein orders every week. Like, let's do that. It's so cheap to get Shein, right? Or it was, because we were continuously allowing everybody to screw America up the butt. And so Donald Trump is saying, you know what? Let's not do that,
So
because
that's
we need to
actually
start.
ridiculous
We
because
need to
that's
start
not what's
limiting the deficit.
happening.
That is what's happening. Why are people complaining now
Okay,
that things like Shein
so
and their small business orders are going up? Yeah, it's unfortunate, but maybe we should
you
start
understand
trying
us
to
as
focus
American
on
people,
getting things
we're
within
eating that
America.
cost.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe we should work on the overconsumption culture that exists in America.
Overconsumption.
100%.
That's what you think is happening? Okay,
No, I
no.
don't think it. I know that there's overconsumption in America that people are
Okay.
used to.
I mean, I'm sorry that
Yeah,
you
you're
go
also
out
complaining.
looking like a homeless
I bet you like go
person
to protests about the
and
environment
wear
too. And you're like,
Walgreens makeup.
yeah, everybody
Go
get
off.
paper straws, use paper straws because the plastic's going up turtles' noses, but like are getting Starbucks every day of the week or Dunkin' or whatever exists in your city. Like, this doesn't make sense. You're
So we
arguing
can't have so under Trump, we should just sacrifice like the little luxuries that we have.
But wait, but how can if yeah, actually you are supposed to sacrifice them because it doesn't benefit you, and if you have to pay more for it,
Okay.
like yeah, wait, are
Okay,
we
cool.
supposed to wait? That's called not being able to afford luxuries. You know that people
Yeah, why can't we
sometimes
afford
have
luxuries?
to make sacrifices.
Wait, why can't we
for
afford
the better
luxuries?
of the economy or for the better of their wallets?
Uh-huh.
Does the world? Are we so entitled that we think that the world owes us Starbucks?
But
Are you retarded?
I think if you're not keeping up, babe, if you're not keeping up, I don't think I'm the one
Holy
who.
shit, you have
But
fucking
wait,
brain rot, dude.
Amanda. In all seriousness, right? For you to say that the country is failing or flailing or whatever the fuck you said, and for you to bring up stats that really aren't really that bad, right? Number one, the stock market being up. There's a lot of middle class people that are affected by the stock market through their 401k through work.
They
right?
sure are.
Okay, so it's a great thing that the S&P is up, right? Inflation is down compared to Biden, and unemployment, that is considered full employment still. So I'm still looking for something where America is failing today. That's what I'm looking for.
Flailing or failing?
Failing. Let's go with failing. Let's keep it simple. Give me a metric where America is
Prioritizing their citizens over funding other people's wars.
okay. So, okay. How about this? Let's try and keep it. Let's be fair. Is anything going well?
Be
for
fair,
America?
that was fair. Is that? Do you not agree with that?
No problem. No problem. I'm not going to go down that road right now. But just very simple. Is anything going well for America right now? Like, is Donald Trump doing anything good?
Yeah, actually, he just
Okay, great.
in Antarctica, he actually
Fuck yeah.
just
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm retarded. That's what she
No,
said.
don't
no.
say that word.
You asked.
Don't-
I actually
and
I'm going to
I
answer
know
what
you're
he's
repeating
doing.
her.
No,
I know
he
you're repeating
actually
her.
Of course,
he
I don't
is
use that
saving
language.
a
Just saying.
certain
Go ahead.
species. He's saving several species. He's actually putting his fucking pussy into the environment, which I
Okay,
appreciate.
all right, no problem. Let's just say great job, Donald Trump. You're making Antarctica great again. What else?
He is. I mean,
Okay,
go
no
off,
problem.
Queen.
I won't fight you on it. What else has Donald Trump done well?
Fuck me. Let's see. Let's think. This is so sad that I have to think. You know what? In regards to the ballroom, I'll blow your mind with this. I actually think the ballroom isn't the worst thing. I'm pissed about the Rose Garden, but I think the ballroom is actually going to minimize the amount of gatherings had. And it does save taxpayer dollars in regards to increasing the ballroom.
Okay, fair enough.
Listen, I have a question. So, is it not true that the Democrats would end the shutdown if the budget approved $5 billion to go to things like feminist empowerment in Africa and LGBT? LGBT.
Wait, hello?
In the Balkans.
We hear you. What the hell?
Hello?
Amanda, we hear you, love. The Democrats their talking point now is they're worried about healthcare in America. Which I really don't.
Are you guys worried about the healthcare thing?
No.
Okay.
No. Are you worried, Jackass?
I mean, I am. Yeah, I do. I think it's going to impact a whole bunch of people. I mean,
It's going to impact a shit ton of people.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Tell me how. Tell me how. Walk me through
I mean,
how.
I'm being impacted. I have one fucking leg and it sucks out here. You know what I mean?
You have
Already
what?
sucks.
Did you say you have one leg?
I do. Yeah, I lost in a car accident. Real wild.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay,
No, it's fine. You know, it's gone.
How is what's going to happen to your health insurance because of Trump?
Because of Trump?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a lot harder for me to get a new knee.
How?
I can walk you through the whole process. So I have to be approved. So insurance is a bitch, right? So Medicare was great because when I would go in, let's say my prosthetic dies and I'm an above the knee amputee. So I have to go through several avenues to get a new knee. And it's computerized.
With all due respect,
so when I put weight on my foot,
Amanda, what I'm looking for is how Donald Trump is making that worse. That's what I'm looking for. And
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
That's the problem, Amanda.
Can you repeat the question?
How is Donald Trump going to make it worse? That's what I don't.
Taking away Medicare kind of.
He's not taking. No, once again,
making it more difficult.
Okay.
To receive Medicare,
Amanda,
because I don't qualify anymore for Medicare.
Okay. And why is that? What was your reason?
Because I work full time.
Okay, so do you agree? Okay, and I'm so glad you were honest with that answer, and I appreciate that. If somebody is able to work full time, and once again, let's take the fact out that you were in a terrible car accident, and I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm going to be respectful of that. But
you can't get on disability. Sorry, 1 second. You can't get on disability if you work full time.
Okay. Let me just say it this way and see if you agree. Do you agree that there are a lot of people in this country that are very capable of going out and getting a full-time job, that are getting they're receiving benefits from the U.S. government. Let's just start very simple and very easy. Do you agree that there are people that are abusing the system?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay,
But
so
do you know how much a prosthetic leg costs out of pocket?
honestly, once again, I'm being respectful. I have
It's
no fucking clue.
$130,000.
Okay, and once again, I just want to focus on. I don't want to focus on you. I just want to focus on the Republicans and the actions that they have taken and why they're doing it. Okay, and for anybody to come up here and act as if there are not people in this country taking advantage of the system while sitting on their ass at home. Once again, Amanda, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking in general. That's the problem, and that's what the Republicans are effectively doing.
And I understand that.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying, but the majority of people, and let's be so for real right now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say they have a freak accident like me, okay? I work more than 60 hours a week. I'm starting a business. I don't have time to sleep.
Well,
It's not an
Amanda,
option.
good on you. Good on you. And
Okay, but hear
that's
me
awesome
out.
to hear.
So hear me out here. Not only, and I want to make it very clear because it should, if I'm working this hard, okay, if I'm the American dream, right, and I'm working my ass off daily, why is it that I can't afford, and this isn't out of pocket, I don't think anybody can save up or should have to finance a leg, something that they have to have to work more than 60 hours a week, right?
Amanda, I
Do you
don't
understand what I'm saying here? Do you understand that this is fucking lunatic?
Okay, fair enough. And once again, I am not. I try really hard not to focus on personal stories because I can't verify anything anybody says. I am just.
I can show you my prosthetic leg.
No.
Would you like to see it?
No. Amanda, once
Okay.
again, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the reason the Republicans are doing this is because there are so many people with both legs that are sitting on their ass at home every day, collecting food stamps, collecting unemployment, collecting government benefits that should be working. And the overall goal is to make sure that everybody gets off their ass and gets a job. God bless you for what you are going through. You're saying you're working 60 hours a week. The majority of people that are losing their benefits are not working 60 hours a week. That's the point. Does that make sense?
I mean, you know, the world's fucking hard. I'm not going
I'm
to
so
compare
sorry. Can you
myself to other
acknowledge
people.
what I'm saying? Does what I'm saying make
No, it makes sense. It absolutely
very
makes
good.
sense, but the world isn't fair. And I think the Republican Party, y'all pull yourself up by your bootstraps. The world isn't fair, right?
Okay.
I mean, listen, I grew up in Texas. I know it's not fucking fair. I work hard. I understand people are going to get shit that I don't have, but that's not my, but that's not the way, that's not my life, right? But the thing is, I'm not obsessing over what other people are getting. I know what my situation is.
I understand, but I think your hatred for Donald Trump overrides.
I don't
reality.
have hatred for Donald Trump. I have hatred for the people that are surrounding Donald Trump. If you ask me, Donald Trump is a puppet. He is a fucking genius salesperson, and he sold y'all the golden dream. But guess what? That's not what you've received, is it?
But when Donald Trump sold the American people that he was going to close the border and get illegal criminals out, he is doing that. When Donald Trump said, I want to make
No,
sure
and he
that-
absolutely has cracked down on illegals. So much so, and I will say this, the cartels are scared. And I don't support what ICE is doing in Chicago and Philadelphia and where the fuck ever they are. I don't get what ICE is doing. You know what I mean? But in regards to the border crisis, he's fucking killed it. So there you go. There's something that Donald Trump has done that I support because he's fucking killed exactly what he said he would do in regards to the border crisis. He's done better than any other president, if you ask me.
Okay, great. So now we're coming back to reality. Is there anything that Donald Trump ran on that he is not doing?
those Epstein files. Why'd you set me up like that?
No
God, what
problem.
a tee
And once
off.
again, you want to criticize the Epstein files. You have every right to do so. They have released more on the Epstein files in 10 months than the Democrats did in multiple years of having the same exact information. All right. Now, do you want to criticize Bondi and Bongino for building a platform on the Epstein files and saying it's the rich that, like, once again, they're open to that criticism, and I'll criticize them with you. But Donald Trump, this administration has released way more, okay, where you have different people resigning in the UK because of their ties to Epstein. So I don't think that's a fair criticism. Okay, they have released way more in 10 months. I'm sorry.
What did they release? They released things that were already fucking released. Like what? I'm sorry. Do you know something I don't?
But none of that improves the life of anybody in America. It's just like, okay, sure, maybe he didn't release it, but like, is that really going to impact everybody's day-to-day life? And I'm like a conspiracy girly, but it ultimately, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay. What?
Is your life impacted from the fact that the Epstein files are not released?
Jesus fucking Christ. You know,
I don't understand what's happening here. It's like and also I just wanted to go back to the health insurance.
Bianca, I just want to say one thing, and I'll let you make your point. For those that are, Amanda, you made the comment, what have they released that nobody else has? You have Prince Andrew stepping down and saying, I'm no longer using the royal.
Yeah, but that was already information that came out before Trump.
Okay, you had the ambassador well, not really, more information.
Already information that came out before Trump.
Incorrect. And why did the ambassador?
Not incorrect.
Why did the ambassador to the United States for the United Kingdom, why did he get, they say sacked, resigned, whatever? Why did that happen?
Sorry, I was disassociating. Could you repeat the question?
Nothing. Forget it, Amanda. Forget it.
No, I wanted to go back to the health insurance thing. And this is like, I don't understand. It's very much it reminds me of the situation we're experiencing here with the pro-Palestinian movement as well, is where Democrats often look at the problems that impact them directly, but they don't look at the root cause of what caused those problems. And so it just reminded me when talking about health insurance was that 12 years ago, I worked as a community organizer canvassing urban neighborhoods in my state. I'm from Connecticut, so in the north end of Hartford. And the north end of Hartford was a really bad place. 30% of the people that I was surveying were on Social Security disability. Now, 30% of the population being on Social Security disability with not one health food store in sight, only McDonald's, Dunkin's, fast food restaurants, and cheap grocery stores that provided food that was like kind of the overstock. Yet these people are becoming incredibly sick. For a third of the population almost to be on Social Security disability is horrible. But look at the conditions that they're living in. But you know what's funny? They've always had Democratic leaders in these areas. So aren't these people responsible for improving the conditions of their
I live
residents?
in Texas, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, great answer.
Both can be. Okay, but April, I got the point, Bianca. April, where are you from, April?
Florida.
And what brings you up, love?
Oh, nothing. I just want to talk to you, that's all.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
I'm just listening.
Okay, but you can listen from the chat. What are you doing? April? What the fuck? She said, I just want to talk to you. Okay, great. What do you want to talk about? I don't know. Just listening. Okay. Jarrett, where are you from?
I say Michigan.
All right. And what brings you up, sir?
I'm just curious why you chose those three groups.
All right. We could do this two ways. One, you could give me a group of people that you would put up there. Or two, you could tell me which group you're a part of and tell me why they are not a failure.
Okay. Don't do either. It's just
hold on, Amanda. Just hold on. Go ahead, Jarrett. Which one do you want to do, sir?
All right. Well,
are you a Muslim?
Nope.
Are you a Democrat?
Nope.
Are you a Black American?
I'm mixed.
Okay. And are you up here to say that Black Americans should not be on that list?
No.
Okay, so you agree that they should be?
I think I don't agree that.
Okay. So what do you have another group of people you want to replace them with?
I'd say everybody experiences failure in one form or another. So why you chose these three is
Okay.
curious to me.
You
All right.
know
So
why?
okay. So number one,
Yeah, I just wanted to say it pretty much.
just hold,
You know?
all right. Hold on. You could do okay. So number one, Muslims are responsible for a lot of terrorism throughout the world. Do we agree with that? Yes or no?
Uh,
No.
No. Okay.
no.
Muslims, no. Great people. Oh, okay. So, do have Muslims committed any terrorist attacks over the last, say, 25 years?
You fucking loser.
Okay. Very good, Amanda.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Okay. All right. So, uh, I'm speechless at the response here. So, if
Yes.
I say Muslims have committed a lot of terrorist attacks, is there a number that you can accept that we could shake hands and agree on? I say it's 100,000. How many do you want to say?
Well, if we can not be led down like a rabbit hole towards why you might hate Muslims, I can explain why I wouldn't agree why Muslims should be there.
Okay. All right.
Um,
You know what? Hold on. Let me do it this way. Muslims, 100,000 terrorist attacks, massive failure, right? They're dangerous. Not every Muslim is a terrorist, but every terrorist attack just about is done by a Muslim. Democrats, lowest approval rating ever, okay? And they have done nothing for the American people. And Black Americans, unfortunately, 13% of our population is responsible for over half the murders in this country. And every single stat line when it comes to different crimes, they are higher than 13%, which is their population. So my question for you, Jared, is did I say anything inaccurate when I just rattled off for the last 30 seconds?
I can't say if you said anything inaccurate, but can I pose some questions to you?
Sure.
What would you consider the war in Ukraine and Russia right now? Is that not a somewhat like a terrorist attack? Because one is
That's a war. That's a war. So
it's a war. It's a war. It's a war that includes terror, right? Like there's a lot of people that are afraid, that are fearing for their lives because of a sovereign power like Russia coming into a sovereign nation like Ukraine and trying to take over. Is that not terror?
okay. So once again, I'm not going to go down. What is the definition of terror? What is the definition of war? Is that impacting Americans at all?
Do we pay taxes? I would say yes.
Okay. So what group of people? What group of people would you want on the list? You want Ukrainians and Russians?
I would say we should just not target specific groups. That would
Who's
make
we?
sense.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. Go ahead, Bianca. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I'm just curious what he means by target.
Well,
I don't
Bianca, what
understand.
happens is people get triggered by what they see on my photo. They will come up here and try and deflect to literally anything. This is the first one that has gone down the road of adding, I guess, Putin and Zelensky to this list for continuing the war. So that's unique, and I love unique. I just don't get where we're going here. Jared.
Well, I mean, it's not just Putin and Zelensky. We have Trump going into Venezuelan waters and doing a war on drugs. It's a very, very, very like you can't really compare Venezuela to the U.S. right now in terms of economics, in terms of military power, and it's actually very terrifying for all the people that are there. What we've been doing in China when it comes to the South.
Wait. If they were dropping bombs in Venezuela,
no, we're not dropping bombs.
That would make sense. Maybe here's a crazy idea. Maybe let's not get on a boat full of cocaine. Just a crazy idea. Don't do that, and you will be able to live.
Why are they terrified?
Yeah.
Why are they terrified?
That's how dumb you guys are. And I'm not saying you, Jared, or Amanda. I'm just speaking in general. You Democrats, Trump is your leader. And the reason why I say that, Trump has you defending narco terrorists from Venezuela, illegal immigrants that have committed horrendous crimes here in the United States. Donald Trump is the puppet master of the Democratic Party, where you guys are just imagine if somebody walked up to you 5 years ago and said, 5 years from now, I have a crystal ball, and you're going to be defending people that are bringing drugs into the United States from Venezuela. You would have laughed at that person, but yet here you guys are. Here you are.
I'm a little confused because he said smart people hate me. So not only did he call you dumb, okay?
Wait, I'm so sorry. Smart people
Trump
hate
has
me?
multiple times said smart people can't stand me, okay?
Okay,
Look it
I've
up.
never
If you don't
heard
believe
him
me,
say that.
fucking look it up. He
But
said
what
it.
does that have to do with what we're talking about?
No, I'm just the irony and what you're saying. You're saying
No, you know what's
we would be
ironic
laughing
about
at
what you're
that.
saying?
Wouldn't you like if somebody was like, "Hey, you're going to vote for a president that literally publicly says you're a stupid piece of shit."
Okay, so if
You know what I mean?
sure, no problem. We could go with that.
Hey, in reference to
And
what
I
you were
hold
saying
on,
about
Jared. Hold on
narcos,
1 second, sir. Hold on 1 second, please. Amanda, the perception among Democrats are Republicans are very dumb. And what I don't get is if Republicans are so dumb, why were Democrats not smart enough to outsmart them? Right? Like, how did they not give a message that
Got
was
me.
just imagine, Amanda, somebody came up to you 10 years ago and said, there will be a person running for president that was impeached twice, 34 felonies, was convicted, found liable for sexual assault, incited a quote unquote insurrection on January 6th. And your party, not your party, just the Democratic Party as
No,
a
the
whole,
Republican Party still voted for
the
him.
Democratic
That's
Party lost
crazy.
to him.
I'd be like, wow, where did we
Right.
go wrong?
I am wow. I am saying wow. How can the Donald Trump is not perfect. Donald Trump is the right person for this time. There's no doubt about it, especially when the Democratic Party has been defending open borders, defending men playing in women's sports. The culture war issues have cost the Democratic
How many men have
Party.
played in women's sports? Just
Once
do you know
again,
off the dome?
Once again, Amanda, it doesn't matter if it was one, you still have members of the Democratic Party that have defended the fuck out of that. Correct? You agree with that? And if you want Republicans out of power, you should be calling every single Democrat and
I
saying
don't
you
want
have to
Republicans
come
out of
back to the
power.
middle. What?
I
Say that again?
don't want Republicans out of power. I want fucking retarded people out of power.
Stop
You know
saying
what I
that word.
mean?
Stop saying
That's
that word.
left and right.
Okay, fair enough.
That's
But stop saying
Democratic
that word.
and Republican.
Okay, but
why did you say not to say that word until she said left and right? I thought you were just morally.
Once again, I'm talking about the
Yeah,
word she used. Once again, I could care less what she says. I could care less about what she says. I just don't like that word. That's all. Okay, you want to say take the extreme out or the dumb
Why?
out?
Is it
Whatever.
like
I'm okay
woke?
with that. Okay, regardless. Jarrett, so the point of you coming up here was what? Because I haven't gotten much out of you.
Okay, so I want to
All
circle
I've heard
back to
so
what we were
far
talking
is
about.
Zelensky and Putin should be on this list, which is dumb.
Well, you also mentioned that
Go ahead.
we're defending narcos and stuff like that. Did you not realize like ICE is shipping a lot of people away? Do you know where they're shipping them to?
Okay.
American
Why do I
countries.
give a fuck where they're going?
Well, the thing is, if you want ICE to do what you want Trump to do, you have to support ICE and you have to support what they're doing, right? Like does that not make any sense?
Do you fucking hear yourself?
I think you just don't like the rabbit hole you're trying to string me along I'm going to string you along with. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
let's
answer
keep it
these
simple.
questions.
Trump
You need to have
and Hegseth are killing narco terrorists using boats to bring drugs into the country. Right? Factually true, yes or no?
So you can't answer my question,
Yeah,
but you
wait, hold on 1 second. Answer me. Yes or no? That's what they're doing. Okay, it's obvious the answer is yes. And your response is that Trump is shipping, or Tom Homan and ICE is shipping people to Venezuela. Is that your response?
My response is they're making a league of South American countries to stand against tyranny and what is happening in Venezuela. I wouldn't say that if they're having a war against narco terrorism, that a whole bunch of Latin American countries would stand up against tyranny. Does that make sense to you?
That wait, can you? I didn't understand what you just said.
And this
He's
this
trying to
is
ask me
why,
a
Jared,
certain line of
this is
questions, so I
why
only answer a certain
Black
thing, but he's not
Americans are
answering
up
my
there.
question.
This is why Black Americans are on this list, because just about every single, not all, but just about every Black American that comes up here, dumb as fuck. Go ahead and repeat what you said for Bianca.
I'm just gonna let you clown yourself, bro. Just do
That's
your thing.
No, go ahead,
such a
embarrass yourself.
ridiculous
Wait,
statement
this
to
is like
make.
okay,
Amanda, don't
Jared.
make me get on your neck, okay?
Have you ever been to South
What was
America?
that?
Don't make me get on your neck.
You'd like to, wouldn't you?
No, Amanda,
You're
in
so
all
weird,
seriousness,
Amanda.
you
You're
sit
so
here,
weird.
Amanda, sit here and listen to the people that come up and defend the Democratic Party, defend Muslims, defend Black Americans, and you will agree with me, I
I
promise
keep
you.
disassociating when you talk. It's like, is it your voice?
Wait, what?
She's not listening. Whenever you talk, she just daydreams.
I
She
didn't
says
say that, you little
she's
fucking narc.
disassociating. What?
Okay.
What?
You're literally a disabled woman who uses ableist terms to mock other people. Like, are you
It's
kidding
called
me?
cripple on crippled crime.
Okay.
Pow pow.
You're not funny. You're like embarrassing. Jared, have you been to South America ever?
No.
No. So you made a few claims. You said one that they're terrified of what Trump's doing there by shooting boats with like drugs on them and stuff. And then I didn't understand. I would like for you to repeat what you said about other Latin American countries joining together to fight tyranny. Like, do you understand that before Trump started bombing these boats, a lot of the Venezuelan population has now left in like a mass exodus to other parts of South America? Like every other country is filled with Venezuelans. So I think they were terrified before.
Yeah. Well, are you finished? I want to make sure that is that what you said?
I'm done. I just want to understand what the other part that you said about other Latin Americas, because right now they're not doing well. Peru is like having a civil war. Colombia is like having a civil war. Like, I'm not understanding what you mean about them joining together. They can't even fix what's happening in their own backyard.
Yeah, I understand. Right now they're destabilized. They've probably been destabilized for a little while. But what I'm saying is like that war, well, in reference to what you're saying, that war is not going to help stabilize them. You know what I mean? It would make sense that they would leave Venezuela when war is being brought to their country. You're trying to leave war. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they've been
Ukrainians
leaving.
leave.
They've been leaving
Ukrainians
for a
leave.
long time. I don't understand. Like, this is not Trump has been in office since January, right, Dave?
Yes. So
Anyway,
it's been a little over 10 months.
yeah, like the people have been leaving Venezuela for the past 5 years. Like, this is not Trump's doing. This is very weird that everything is Trump's fault. The whole world is falling apart because of Trump. Yet, for the first time in 2 years, I don't have to worry about rockets flying over my head. Like, he's actually bringing peace to very difficult places around the world. He is stabilizing the American economy.
I'm sorry, rockets were flying over your head in America? Where?
I don't live in America, babe. So you shouldn't assume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jesus
So
Christ.
is there a joke that I'm missing here? I don't know. Anyways, I just think that we're constantly looking to see where Trump isn't measuring up and not focusing on the positives and the benefits that he's done for both people. I guess on this side of the war as well, for both Palestinians and for Israelis. For Americans, they were living in tents in the winter when he came into office from North Carolina. He put him and JD Vance housed Americans within what was it, a week?
Yeah, I understand. To be honest, I don't blame Trump for everything. Like, I know there's a lot of focal point on him because he is the president now. But yeah, I don't necessarily blame him for everything. Can I
But
ask
Jared, you came up here, and your issue was with my list. And to me, once again, you haven't really made a dent anywhere in saying that these three groups are not failures, or saying that there is another group that should be on that list.
I want to talk to you, Dave, but it's just like I feel like you're gonna kind of spaz out and call black people just idiots again. So I'm just
Well, Jared, do you disagree with anything that is on my screen?
I don't know, man. I don't know if we can have a conversation. I think Bianca would definitely be an easier person. I think maybe she should host. You know.
Okay, well, Bianca, go start up a live. Like, what the fuck? All right, let's go with Ricky. And Bianca does host live, so follow Bianca. All right, so Ricky, where you from?
New Jersey.
Your internet is not that good. First impression.
Hold on, I gotta join back. I'm in a bad spot, man.
All right, you got it, Ricky. I appreciate you, bro. Ria.
Hello.
Hi, Ria. How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm great. Thank you for asking. Where are you from?
Texas.
All right. And what brings you up here this morning, Ria?
I'm sorry.
What brings you up here today?
I'm trying to answer your prompt.
Okay. Which group are
Why
you?
else would I come up here?
Okay. Are you a Muslim?
No.
Are you a Democrat?
What the hell is it? Like, no. What the fuck? Like, why would I claim being Democrat and Republican when they both work together?
Okay,
Makes no
great.
sense.
So you're not a Democrat. Are you a Black American?
Look at my picture. It'll tell you everything.
I'll be honest. It's the size of a dime, and I'm pretty blind. So just yes or
No,
no.
that's
Are you
not
a
my
Black American?
problem.
Oh,
So,
that's not my. Okay,
first
so
and
we're off to a good start.
foremost,
We're off to the races.
yeah. No, because I've been sitting in here and, like, first and foremost, you expect somebody of color to come up here with respect and talk to you with dignity when you literally disrespected like another person of color for no
Okay.
reason. And all he was trying to do was answer your prompt. You flat out disrespected him and you swear you have knowledge when you have none. And I guess you're the one that created this prompt. You're a complete idiot because literally, like, these have no comparison.
Okay.
None of these have no comparison whatsoever. Like, if you made this, you need not to be calling anybody an idiot.
All
You
right.
need to
Fair enough.
hop down. You can't even complete a.
I need to
You
hop
can't
down.
even make a complete sentence. You sound like a 4-year-old kindergarten. You're like, sir, please, like,
Okay.
get off.
All right. So is
Yeah,
anything
that's
on
how I'm
my?
feeling today. Like, don't come for people of color. Like, that's fucked up and it's ugly. And you can spew your hate somewhere else because ain't nobody on that on TikTok. We chilling, we vibing, and we enjoying each other's company.
Feeling we
This
vibe.
has
Yep.
nothing
Yeah,
to
you
do.
fucking are.
This has nothing to do with anything. This
This
has
has
nothing to do
nothing
with
to do with
anything.
anything. Put that
This
on
has
a
no
t-shirt.
comparison whatsoever. I said what I said, and then on top of that, the Google the IQ studies of the race. Like, sir, do you not understand that right now in 2025, Black women have the highest percentage IQ right now in the
Says
United States?
who?
Play with. Oh yes, look it up.
I
Yes, babe,
guarantee
look it
you
up.
weren't part of
Look it
that
up.
test.
But
I
see, the
guarantee you
problem
weren't
is
part of that study.
your
You
hate is
definitely were
showing.
not part
Your
of
hate
that
is
fucking
showing, and
study.
it's for no reason. And it's for no reason. You got Muslims, Democrats, and Black people. What is your problem with Muslims? What is your problem? It shouldn't be a problem. They're not bothering you. You just want to spew your hate on everybody. Like,
All
get
right.
off. Get off.
All right. Get off.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
No. You have nothing to say when somebody come at you ugly and talk to you crazy. But when somebody talking calm, you want to come at them all aggressive. You can't handle it. You can't handle what you're spewing back.
No,
Can
Ria.
you? You
I
can't.
must tell
No.
you,
You can't talk to me crazy like you were talking to him. Do it. Do
Listen,
it. You,
listen,
no.
listen, dumbass.
Ria.
Listen,
You
hold
wasn't
on. Here, let me
stuttering. You
just drop
when
your.
you were
Hold
disrespect.
on, Ria. I'll bring your dumbass back up. This isn't going to turn into a BLM rally where you start looting and setting shit on fire. Okay, so Ria, you can come back up, but I will talk. I'm a narcissist. I must hear myself talk 24/7. But I will say this, Ria. I am on record as saying that most Muslims, Democrats, and Black Americans that join me up here, they're uneducated, ignorant people that act like uncaged animals. And so I dare you, Ria, to prove me wrong. Come up, have a conversation. I will ask questions. You answer them directly, and let's see how smart you are. Right? You want to come up here and say Black women are the smartest? Well, I mean, it is what it is. All right, so let me see if Rhea's back in the queue. Fuck yeah, she is. So Rhea, whenever I say that
Okay,
black,
so I'm up here. Okay, you already explained everything. Now hush. Hush. You told the other guy that he
Rhea,
was not intelligent because he didn't agree with your prompt, because he didn't
hello,
agree with
Rhea,
what you were saying. That's
hello,
not a
Rhea.
conversation. Sounds like you want to control something.
But
It
Rhea,
does not
don't
sound
come
like
up.
it does not
Rhea,
sound like
don't come up
a
here and prove me right.
conversation. Now,
Okay,
when
so
the other young man tried to converse with you,
Rhea. Hello,
I'm
Rhea.
talking. Am I not, now you told me to come up here and talk
No,
educated,
what
so
I
I'm
said
talking
was
to
you're
you.
going.
Am I not
What I
talking?
said, Rhea, you're going to answer my questions. Yeah, you could sigh.
When the other
Okay,
young man came in and he had
Rhea.
his
Here,
conversation
Rhea.
and he
What I'm
was
gonna
talking
do.
to you just
And
like,
once again, this is like training dogs, right? Where I'm not going to reward you for doing the same exact behavior, right? And for me to call people out and say that most black people that come up here, and I think it is because they're triggered by my photo, they act like uneducated, ignorant, uncaged animals. For me to say that, and then for you to come up and do the same exact thing, that just shows you are not that smart. If somebody said that about me and my group of people, I would come up and say, I am here to talk about what is on the screen and dispute what you're saying. But instead, you want to come up and start lighting shit on fire. Somebody said in the chat, Rhea, that Rhea equals black fatigue. So, just a simple question, Rhea. If somebody said to you that black people are responsible for over half the murders in this country, is that true or false?
I would say that is false.
Okay. And what report or what can you present to me that proves that you're right?
Read your history books and you will see it all.
Okay.
If I'm
So
not mistaken, I can't.
no problem.
If I'm not you asked me a question, let me answer.
No. I
If I'm
got your
not,
answer.
you
I got your
asked me
answer.
a
You said it's
question.
false.
How you gonna
You
answer?
said it's
Okay.
false. Rhea, shut the fuck up.
What? Okay,
If
so you
I
asked me a
said to
question
you,
and I answer it, and
Rhea,
then you tell me to be quiet.
well, let me
Okay.
ask the question a little bit slower and maybe more
I
clarifying.
don't need you to. You
Okay,
just asked, and I
no
answered
problem.
the question. You just
Rhea,
didn't like my
the
answer.
question.
That's not my fault.
Let me rephrase it. If I said to you over the last 7 years, black people have led this country, and you could sigh all you want. Black people have led the country in murder. Um, is that true or false?
I would say you're still false.
Okay, so do you have any evidence or report that I could pull up? I could Google it now to prove that you're
Well,
right.
see,
Just give it. No.
honestly,
Rhea. Just tell me what to
I'm
Google.
about. Okay, so
Yes.
I'm trying to
Go ahead.
answer it. I'm
Yes. Go
trying
ahead.
to answer the question, but the
Yeah.
problem is you won't shut up to let me answer it. The
All right.
fuck?
So what do I Google? What the fuck?
Well, shut up then, so I can answer it. You just
Just
asked
tell
me,
me what
what
to
do you
Google.
do?
Tell me
Shut
what to
up.
Google. Tell me what to Google.
Oh, shut up. That's what you can do, so I can answer the
All
question.
right. So
You just asked
Google.
me. You just asked me asked me to answer a question. I'm trying to answer it. Be quiet.
All right. So go ahead. What do I Google?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, it's plenty of murders. Like it's people
Rhea,
that
stop. What do I
people of other
Google?
color,
Rhea,
people
stop.
of other.
Stop,
How you
Rhea. Where can I verify what you're saying?
go on Google. Look it up. Look it up.
Okay. And what do you want me to Google?
It's plenty of people that are outside of of being black that had murdered people. That
Sure.
their murders combined is more than the black community.
That's
Like be for
actually
real.
incorrect.
The
Okay.
problem is that your target is the black people to down the black people, and that's why you're not accepting anything I'm having to say. So
Rhea,
it's really pointless.
do you think the white man is holding black people back in this country?
No.
Okay, great. Can we go back to what report I could pull up to verify what you're saying?
What was it?
How about this? How about if I drop you? You go find me the report, and then I'll pull it up. And whenever you're ready, just say, Dave, I'm ready in the chat, and I'll bring you right
Okay.
back. Okay? I appreciate you, Rhea. Whenever you have somebody come up and say dumb shit, and then dumb people say, here's whatever that gift was, I don't know if I judge the dumb person saying the dumb shit or the dumb people in the chat gifting that dumb person for looking like a moron. And I don't know who sent that to her, but shout out to you, I guess. All right, Ricky.
I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Ricky, you sound even worse than before. I swear, every truck driver is in here today. No, you are. I'm so sorry. How do you say your name? Yair? Yair?
Yes, yes.
Well, which one is it?
You're
Okay, and where are you from?
well. I'm originally from. I'm Arab.
Okay, great.
So, and I have seen the topic Muslim. So I was wondering, what are you talking about?
Okay, so before we talk about the negative aspects of your religion, let's
Right.
start off on a positive note. Can you tell me the most impactful Muslim this century? There's 2 billion Muslims throughout the world. Can you tell me the one that has made the most positive impact, please? Go ahead.
All of them are. All of them.
Okay.
So meaning that.
Well, tell me your favorite. Tell me the one that has made the
So,
biggest
so,
impact this century.
so I'm gonna explain to you what I mean. Yeah. So
Okay.
when I say all of them, I mean that a Muslim is always important than a non-Muslim. Meaning that he believes, even if he's a weak Muslim, he drinks and do all of that stuff, he's still better than the non-believers.
Oh,
You
hell
feel
yeah.
me? So that's why I say all of them.
Okay,
So
so
yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
let's just. Usually, it takes me a couple minutes to get to this point, but let's just go right to it. If
Right.
you knew your best friend in whatever country you were in had a suicide vest on, and they were going to murder a whole bunch of non-believers, would you alert the authorities?
I will let them know the truth. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. Good. So on the scale of 1, the flat-out terrorist, you're not a full-on terrorist.
No, no.
Um,
The
but
reason.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go. No. Go ahead. Yeah. Make your point.
So the reason is that I'm gonna let the authorities know that this man is doing harm to non-believers because this is un-Islamically. Now, if you say that this man is going and he's doing the same with U.S. military and U.S. Example, then I will have said, you know what, he have the red light, he can do what he wants to a military group. But if it's
Okay,
innocent
so
people, I
if
will say,
your best friend had a suicide vest on and was going to kill U.S. Service military members, you would green light it and say, "Go, you go, boy."
any invaders, yes.
Oh wow. Okay. That's peaceful. Why is it? And you're kind of proving my point, but why is it that there's been close to 100,000 terrorist attacks from your religion? Why is that?
That's false. That's what the West media says. And I'm gonna tell you, yeah, that's false, by the way. Now, tell me what terrorist attack you are talking about. Give me an example.
Um, Here, how about this one? How about this? Can you read that? Which one of these were fake news?
Okay, but I mean Kenya, Saudi, Israel. Look, all this is the target enemy. This is the enemy target. Now, example,
Right,
you
but
have the.
like, let's talk about the London subway bombers on 7/7. Um, who was the enemy there?
But I can use the same example and say who was the enemy when they invade Iraq and it killed
What?
unalive
Once
millions of
again, yeah,
people.
you're deflecting. So once again, the simple question is: you
Yes, but
said that every single one of these were targeting enemies. Who was the enemy on 7/7? Who was the
no, no,
enemy during the Ariana Grande concert bombings or suicide attacks?
no, no, no. And by the way, with that concert, we condemn such thing that
Okay.
where they attack innocent people or people that are listening to their star, right? So we condemn such civilians attack, right? So, but I'm talking about a professional way, right? I'm not saying
Right,
that people
but
should go and attack.
but every single one of these ones up here, at least I'm scanning through them.
If they are, then I condemn it, and we condemn it. Civilians,
Okay,
no
so
civilians.
okay,
So
so
we're on the same page, but the difference is that,
okay,
right? The difference is that I say that when, example, a military that comes from UK and American, they come all the way here to Iraq and some Arab countries
yeah,
and
but
attack and
yeah,
call. Listen, just let me and attack and call the people. These people are terrorists, yeah,
but
and
yeah,
then attack them.
I'm not talking about military action.
Okay, if
If
there's
you
a
want to
non-military, then you're
criticize the
wrong.
U.S. military, I get the criticism, no problem. But keep in mind here, what I'm talking about is just an individual civilian that goes and puts on a suicide vest or does a car ramming or takes a plane and flies it into a fucking building. That's a big difference. Do you agree?
Indeed, indeed, but
Okay.
we have also problem with that. Not just you. We have is Muslim extremists amongst us, right?
Okay.
So that thing we are the modern ones, and that we shouldn't talk with non-believers, stuff like that. So they do the same thing to us that they did to you. So we condemn such thing, right? You
Okay.
feel me?
So why is it that there's so many terrorist attacks coming from your religion? That's the question.
No, 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 no. You see,
Whether you condemn it or not, and I appreciate you condemning it, why is it happening? Why is it happening so often from your religion?
look, we are saying the same thing, but the problem is that you are saying why is it coming from your religion? It's not coming from our religion, yeah. This is the difference. So if someone does an attack, can we say that it's coming from Christianity or Judaism
Yeah, but
and blame?
tell me the last Christian, Jew, or any other religion to put on a suicide vest.
No, it just happened 2 years, 3 years ago in Switzerland, where a white man, he who says that, by the way, he was a part of KK and destroyed mosque and a
The
lot of people there.
KKK in the New Zealand. Wait, what?
Yes, in Switzerland, you can check it up. Yeah, this man, he belonged to a KK movement, and he went all the way from US to Switzerland and attacked mosque, right?
Okay. Okay.
And he said, "I'm doing this in the name of God." That's one. Two, Bush invaded Iraq and said, "I'm doing the actions of God." You feel
Okay,
me?
so I'm not in the
So they
business
justify
wait,
the
hold on, yeah. I'm not in the business of fact checking fucking terrorists. So let's just say that's one, okay? No problem. That there you still need another 99,999 to equal your religion.
look. I'm not mentioning every attack. Yeah, just like you're not doing with me. I can mention all of the attacks that you have done also, not you
Okay.
personally, but
Okay,
the
great.
people,
So
right?
yeah, the question is I say there's been close to 100,000 terrorist attacks by Muslims this century. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, hear me out. There's been close to 100,000 terrorist attacks by Muslims this century, the last 25 years, and nobody could come up here and give me a Muslim out of 2 billion allegedly that have been productive. So do you see why that is a massive failure as a whole?
Yes, but you see, when
Yes. Okay, great.
look, I'm not denying the accident that happens. I'm not saying that
Not
this
the
didn't
accident.
happen. Eh?
Oh, they're
No, no,
accidents now.
the attacks that you're talking about there.
Okay.
I'm not saying this didn't happen. Eh? But I'm saying when you say it happens in the name of religion, right? Now there are 2 billion of Muslims. Now, if we say each individual that done such thing is Islam, then it will be a problem because I can also go back to our files and check every attack you have done and say this is happening because of Christianity. You feel me? I can do that.
No, I don't. I don't. I
You know,
think that, yeah, let's keep it simple. There are extreme people within every group of people, whether it's a religious group, a political group, any group of people, there's going to be more extreme people within it. It's
and you're
only the
right.
Muslims where their extremists are putting on suicide vests, are taking their cars and running over innocent people. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, but
So,
this also happens with other people, not just Muslims. I'm saying to you,
oh,
it happens with
what
other
do you mean
people
by it
too.
happens with other people? Meaning Muslims killing other Muslims in these
Yes,
terrorist attacks?
yes. Just September,
Okay, but
just
that doesn't make it right.
Yes, I'm not saying it's right. It's not right. When a Muslim man takes a bag and then has some bomb there and attacks people, it's not right. Just the same as it's not right with you, right? With other people doing that, it's not right. So, but the thing is that we have extremism amongst us that dislike us. You feel me?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so you need to understand when you say every attack that happens, it's happening because of this religion, and you are blaming the religion. All you're doing is that creating more people that hate you. You understand?
Gotcha. Gotcha. I think they heated me before this, but regardless, why is it that the only group of people that their extreme side is putting on suicide vests, it's your religion? Why is that? That's the question.
And this is false. I'm saying to you, this is false,
Okay.
right?
Once
When you
again,
say
there.
that,
Okay.
okay, go ahead, go ahead.
No, yeah, I feel that this is a dead end street with you, and that's fine. Just imagine, yeah, if I had 8 Muslims come up here and say, "Look, we have a problem within our religion. For some reason, the extreme people, not all Muslims are terrorists, but the extreme people within our religion, they like to kill innocent people." Just imagine if 8 Muslims every morning came up here, sat with me, admitted that there's a problem, and came up with some solutions on how to avoid it, right? Why is it that not many Muslims come up here and acknowledge the terrorist attacks? Why is that?
No, no, okay. Just let's agree with the same thing. Yeah. First of all, we say there's extreme group in every religion. Can we agree on that?
I've said that multiple times, but
Okay,
there's
good, good.
no
Now,
there's
okay,
no
just
extremists that are Christian
oh,
or Jewish
okay,
putting on suicide vests. That's the
okay.
difference.
No, I understand. Now let's move from that point. Now you're saying that there's no such individual in Christianity or Judaism that goes and attacks people, meaning that they carry bombs, right? I feel you. Now I can tell you the same thing. There are people in London, yeah, in London that have knives, and go to mosque and unalive people, imams. They attack imams, all right? Just last year September, just 3 months ago. So what can we say about this man now? He's a Christian. He's a white. He says I'm doing this because of God. He goes to mosque with his knives and attacks the imams and the students and kill them inside the mosque. Now what can
Right.
we say about such people?
Okay. So you're talking about a terrorist attack that happened in the last 60 days. On
No,
my
look,
picture here, I have the religionofpeace.com, and everybody, I encourage you to go there. And over the last 30 days, if you click on terrorist attacks, there's been 134 Islamic attacks in 17 different countries with 2,400 people killed, or I'm sorry, 2,400 people injured, and 463 people killed.
look, Yabe, when people die with knives or with bombs, it is the same thing, not different.
Correct.
Dying is
And there are
dying.
knife attacks listed here. Um, so yeah, there are knife attacks definitely.
Good. So now at least we acknowledge that. You acknowledge that there's also the same problems in the Christianity. Now I'm not saying this is happening because of Christianity. I'm not saying that, but I can say that if I want, right? Just like earlier you were saying, these bombs they're happening because of your name of your religion. That's what you said to me earlier. Yeah. Now I
All right,
can use
yeah,
the same
yeah, yeah.
tactic
I'm gonna
against
move
you.
on. Yeah, this
Like
is
come on,
just
like
yeah.
now
This
you are
is
the dead
come
guy.
on, come on. Yeah, this is it is horrendous that there are so many Muslims that come up here instead of acknowledging the problems that's going on. You deflect to a single terrorist attack done by somebody else instead of focusing on the thousands and thousands. It's just like the Black Americans. Instead
No,
of
no, no.
coming up
Look,
here and
brother.
talking about what's going on, they want to deflect to the white folks.
No, no,
It
brother,
just
brother.
comes off very dumb to me.
Okay, no problem. But we acknowledge that we have a problems. We are not
Okay,
denying that.
great.
We have just allow me. We have a problems. We have people that are very extreme among us. There are people that attack people who are not Muslims, non-Muslims. They do that. They carry such attacks. We are not saying that these people don't exist. This is not what we are saying. We acknowledge such problems, but what can we do about them? Is the question, right? What can we do about such people? Now,
Well,
what
let's
we
figure out what's going on inside of the mosques that it's happening. Let's get inside the prisons where people lost souls that are sitting in jail. They come out say preaching Islam. That's the problem. So we got.
and you
Go ahead.
will be right, and you will be right if you hear an imam that's saying we should unalive all the non-believers, we should take UK, we should take America, we should conquer them. If you hear such people that saying, then you will be right, and they are wrong, they are very extreme, and they are amongst us, and we acknowledge such people. Now do you
Okay.
understand?
Okay,
We are not
great.
denying
So
such people,
we're making
right?
progress here. But what
So
does
we are
worry
with
me,
you.
Yair, is you did say if your friend had a suicide vest on and they were going to kill U.S. military members, you would not alert the authorities. That does
No,
worry
no.
me.
Okay, what is this U.S. Army doing in our country?
To be fair, I forget what country you're in, but what are they doing in your country?
Let's say they're in Iraq, or they're in Kuwait, or they're in Saudi. What are they doing in a foreign country other than making problems here? What if
Oh,
I?
stop it.
What if
Stop it,
I?
Yair. All right, listen, Yair,
Okay,
I'm
but
going to
you
move
turn us
on.
back though.
Yair, I'm going to
You are
move
the one
on.
who turn us
I'm
back.
going to move on. Final word to you, sir.
Oh my God.
Go, final word to
Okay,
you.
my final words is that we all have a problem and we should take care of it.
Okay.
Right?
Very
So
wise.
don't hide behind your lips, good.
Okay. Thank you, Yair. I mean, I don't know. Who gifted this 1,000 to Ria? Why can't I click on it and see? Go ahead, Ria.
Okay.
Are you
So
calm now?
first and foremost, what?
Are you calm?
Am I talking calm?
You
What
yeah.
is the what
Okay.
does the tone tell you, sir?
It
Like
was
you can't be that
Amanda.
slow.
Oh
What does
my
the tone
god.
tell you? See, you about to irritate me already because I was talking calm and you're trying to
Okay.
irritate me.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. So go
Yeah.
ahead. Floor is yours.
Okay. So first and foremost, I want to start off by saying all Muslims do not have the same practices, sir.
Okay.
That's the first thing I want to start out by saying. They do not all have the same practices because there are different kinds of Muslims.
Correct.
That's the
All right.
first thing I want to start out by
I'm not
saying.
going to fight you on that,
So
and
you
I will.
hounding him about what? So you hounding him about what you're reading on other websites. You don't know what kind of Muslim he is. You cannot pinpoint one Muslim and just be like, this is what they did and this is what they all do. No, they all have different practices. And once you understand that, it's all gonna make sense.
Sure. So
Okay?
if I said to
But
you, hold on one second.
oh Lord. So if I said to you, okay, come
Just
on.
hold on. If I said to you that not all Muslims are terrorists, but most terrorist attacks are done by Muslims, does that make sense? Is that like factually true?
Okay, so if I were to say to you,
Wait, can you acknowledge what I'm saying, please?
most school shootings come from the white people.
Factually true. Factually true. If it's a mass shooting, factually true white people.
Okay. So, but now, can I pinpoint and say all of y'all are gonna do it? Can I
Of course
pinpoint
not.
and just say, white people in general, y'all, all the school shoot? Like, no.
Of
I
course
can't
not.
base that off of one person's decision. Just like you can't base this whatever you got going on with the prompt off of one person's decision or multiple people's decision. That's not everybody.
But Ria,
Everybody's
did
not.
you hear the
Every
point?
Muslim is not walking out the house bombing stuff or
Ria,
running planes into things.
Ria, did you hear the part where I said not all Muslims are terrorists, but most terrorist attacks are done by Muslims? Did you hear that? Okay.
I'm not going. No, I'm not gonna agree to that. I'm still not gonna agree to
Not
that
going to
because
agree to that?
I feel like the government is the biggest terrorist out there. Honestly,
Oh,
I'm
fuck
gonna be
yeah.
totally honest with you, and that's just
Okay.
my opinion. You don't have to comment on it, but that's my opinion.
Right. And a very smart one at that. But why is it that I could acknowledge that if it's a school shooter, a mass shooter, a shooting at a place of worship, most likely it's a white person. But why is it, even with those three types of shootings involved, it's still black people killing more Americans every year?
No, sir, because black and white are not the only existent ethnicities in this world in the United States on the soil, sir. You cannot count just the black
But
murders
Ria, and
and
this
the
is the
white
problem.
murders.
Yes,
If you're gonna count, if we're gonna go off of
Ria.
population, if we're gonna go off of population and race ethnicity, let's do all of them now.
Okay. So
That's only fair. Let's do
okay.
all of them now.
Okay. So just first of all, for me to say that black people commit more murder than any other race, that is factually true, and for you to respond with another fact, meaning is saying basically saying that other races commit murder. That's factually true, of course.
No,
That does
that's
not
not, you
disprove what I'm
didn't
saying.
listen to what I said,
Oh,
but
okay.
okay.
Good. No, go
What I
ahead.
said
Go ahead.
was the other races combined
That is
has
inaccurate.
committed more so than just the black by itself. But
That's
in the
incorrect.
same token, why
That's
is it
incorrect.
even a
Ria,
race?
stop. Ria, you're embarrassing yourself.
I'm
Let's.
embarrassing myself, not at
You are.
all. Because
You
if I
are.
was embarrassing myself, I'd be quiet. I'm
Okay.
definitely
So
not
no
embarrassed.
problem. So
Like,
let's keep it.
first of all, why is this even a discussion as of
Okay.
race and
Hold on, Ria.
ethnicity
Ria.
and
Let's see.
religion
Ria.
and
Ria. Hello,
what do
Ria.
you call political status? Why is that? What is that even a thing? The problem
Okay.
is, yes, we have terrorists in the United States. Yes, we have a problem with our government. Yes, there is murders in the United States, point blank and period. That's what we should be focusing on. The race and the status and the religion, that none of that matters. This is just
Okay.
spewing and this is just causing division for no reason. All
Okay.
because
So.
you feel like you want to say something like, bro, this is
Okay.
stupid.
All right.
And it's a waste
I'm
of time,
stupid.
but you feel like you like that's sad. That's
Okay.
sad.
Okay.
It is.
So if I said that black people commit
Here you go.
51.2% of the murders, if we add up all the other races combined, it's still black people committing more murders, right?
No.
No. Okay.
Because first and foremost, there are
Oh, fuck.
white people that have committed crimes that have not been documented. There are Asian people that have committed crimes that have not been documented. There are Africans that come from Africa that have committed crimes that have not been documented. There are, of all races, there are a lot of races that have committed crimes that have not been documented, that have not been caught, and are still walking around scot-free. You cannot just count what statistics say, statistics that the United States created, the United States that lie to us like every fucking day. Y'all still believe them? Y'all,
So
even though they slap you in the face, you still believe what they put out. Like, have
okay.
you not learned yet?
Okay. So you're saying that we should not trust any numbers that come from the U.S. government?
Hell no, because you can,
Okay. Then that's the
you
problem,
as a
Ria. That's
person
the
are
problem.
not.
That's
You
the
just asked me a
problem,
question and
Ria.
I'm trying to answer it. Did you
That's
not?
the problem.
You want to know why we can't count it?
Okay,
Because
go ahead.
we, the people, are not physically out here counting each head one by one, counting each murder. We, the people, are not doing it physically. So how can we trust the numbers?
All right, Ria. Once again,
No. That's a legitimate question. Answer it. How
right.
can we?
Okay, so you're saying because you did not go and count the
No.
murders
Because
yourself.
you did not. I'm not the one believing the statistics. It's you that believe it.
Okay.
So because you're not physically counting the heads,
Oh,
you
fuck it.
cannot physically go off of the statistics.
Okay, so hypothetically, if 10,000 people were murdered in 2024, because I was not there to verify it, I should not believe the stats.
You can only believe what is documented, sir.
But
again, like I said before, there are murders in the United States that have yet to been documented. It has not been found out. It has not been solved. They don't know who did it. They don't know when it was done. They don't know anything. You don't know. You can't go off of statistics. You don't know.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so if I said to you the known the murders that they investigated, arrested somebody for, and convicted them for murder, it's still over half of them are black people. Is that?
Well, duh, you can count those because it's on the news. Duh, you can count it because it's on the newspaper. Duh.
Well, not every.
But do you hear not what I'm saying? I'm literally saying, like, there are murders that have not been, like, bro, listen. Listen, because you clearly not listening. You're going off of government statistics, government documented stuff. Again, like I said, how can you believe anything they saying. Like we are literally finding out as of 2024, 2025 that they done lied to us about a lot of things. And you still believe in it? You still going off of their documentation. We're not counting, we're not standing with them counting each person that did a crime. We're not standing there having a chart and documentation and all that stuff for each person and also catching the ones that are doing crimes underneath. We're not doing that. So how can you possibly go off of the statistics when we're not standing there and like, oh, okay, yeah, that's counted for too.
This is why I run a live on 2 different platforms. Is whenever I have somebody like you come up and say the nonsense that you're saying, it is like
it's nonsense, but you
morning
can't
for me.
answer it. That's the
It is
problem.
Christmas.
It's
Okay.
nonsense because
So-
you can't answer it. That's why it's
Okay.
nonsense.
So
Yeah.
let me just clarify. Are you
Mhm.
saying that we cannot believe the numbers because they lie on black people, or they just lie on everybody?
Did I say lie on black people? What is it with you people?
Wait,
Y'all
I'm
always
so
got to
sorry.
include race.
You
Did I
sa-
say anything about race? I never said anything about
So
race.
they're lying
All I
about
said was
everybody.
statistics. I said that's all I said.
Okay, so
I ain't say nothing about race.
Ria, I'm just a cashier at Wendy's. I'm very dumb. Just work with me here.
First off, no, I'm not a cashier at Wendy's. You
No,
dumb
I
ass,
am Ria.
ignorant,
Ria, I am.
racist prick. No, I
Hello,
don't work in a fucking Wendy's.
Ria, I am a cashier at Wendy's. So I'm asking you to hold
I don't
hold
care
my
about you.
hand.
I don't care what you do.
Oh,
Answer
that's
my
rude.
question. I
That's
said
rude.
I asked you a question. You still ain't answer my question.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What was the question?
The question is, how can you believe statistics if you are not physically counting each crime and each ethnicity as to who is doing what? How can you possibly believe what is being put in front of you online where the
Okay.
government issued it, the ones who keep lying to us? How can you possibly believe anything? Like, you're going off of statistics. Like, you're not counting their heads. How
Okay.
can you?
Cashier.
Is it possible to count? Is
No,
it
it's-
possible that you are walking around counting each person by ethnicity as far as their crimes, sir?
No,
Yes or no?
I'm physically not counting them. No.
Okay, so how can you believe the statistics that are being put in front of you?
Okay, so when the FBI puts out a report, I should
The
not.
government.
Okay, the government. Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
So I should not believe that report because I was not there for every theft. I was not there for every murder.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you
All right.
definitely should not. First of all, because like I
Okay.
said, the government lies. The government
Okay.
has been lying to us. So why would you believe it? Why would you believe that? That's the first and foremost thing. Why would you believe it? That's the number one
Okay.
thing. The number two thing is, again, they have not counted for every murder in the United States. Again, they're still digging up bodies today.
Fuck yeah.
And they don't know who did what.
Okay.
We don't know what ethnicity that person was that committed the crime. We don't know that. There are murders that are being committed in the United States that are not being counted for. So no, you cannot believe statistics because it's not accurate.
Ria, I just very bluntly, people like you, you're the problem in this country.
No,
Okay.
you're the problem.
Why am
You're
I?
definitely the problem. The problem is the racism. The
Okay.
problem is the pointing of the fingers of, oh, that your race is bad and your race is bad. Let's just be honest. There are bad people in every race, sir.
Right, but
It
there's
does
only
not
one race
it does not
murdering.
matter. It does not matter the ethnicity. The ethnic is. It
Sound it out.
does not
Sound it
matter
out,
the
girl.
ethnic.
Oh, go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. You got it.
I'm having a tongue twister. It does
Yo,
not
go ahead,
matter.
baby.
It does not matter what ethnicity race. It does not matter what race the person is. It doesn't matter who they are, their religion. It does not matter. It does not matter. You're the problem. You are the disease to the United States. You are one of the ones. You are. Because while everybody is trying to unite, you're trying to divide. Pointing out stuff that doesn't even matter. You're the problem.
Murders don't matter. Terrorist attacks don't matter.
No, the murderers do matter. The murders do matter. The terrorist attacks do matter. Our government does matter. Yes, it does. All of it does matter.
Okay.
But the problem is when you try to pinpoint one in particular.
Right.
Democrat. Okay, but that's not the only problem with the government. There are the Republicans. There is
Yeah.
the Senate.
Okay.
Muslims are not the only religion. There is Christianity. There is Satanism. There is all types of other religions. Black people are not just the problem. They're not the only people murdering. There are black people.
No,
There
they're
are
not.
Asians. There are white people. So the problem is that you're trying to pinpoint one of everything when these are the problems. Yes, but
Mhm.
just this one pointing out one that's not helping. How about we
Mm.
talk about the solutions to the problems? What can we do to change the problem? Like what is this?
Well, let me answer that
I'm
question.
crashing out, Austin, because I'm trying to say that this is causing division. You're the problem too.
Okay. So let me answer your question about solutions. One, just like I said to the Muzzy that was up here a few minutes ago, just imagine if I had
Be respectful, cause ain't nobody call you no cracker. Be respectful.
I don't
Be
give two
respectful
fucks.
now.
I don't give two
Call him a
fucks,
Muslim. Call him
Rhea.
his name. Now, if I
Okay,
remember clearly, his
so
name was Yari.
okay, fuck
Call
Yari.
him by his name
Okay,
now. Be
fuck Yari.
respectful.
Okay, so Rhea, just like I said to that Muzzy, I'm gonna say to your dumbass.
His name was Yari. Thank
Just
you,
imagine,
Yari.
Rhea, if I got 8 black people up here and saying, "Look, there is a problem. We have a gun problem in within Black America where they are murdering too many Americans." And come up like a think tank, as some would say, a think tank on how to solve, how to make it better. Right? What I'm doing. What do you do for the black community, Rhea?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I give to the homeless. I
That's
feed the
tremendous.
homeless.
That's awesome.
I make
But
scarves and hats for the homeless.
to be fair, I hope you're giving them to the homeless white people as well.
I give to anybody because race does not matter to me, sir.
Okay, great. But is there anything you're doing specifically for the black community?
No, because if I do for one, I do for all. I'm not going to pinpoint color. I'm not like that.
Well, just point blank, I think you do a disservice to your community by coming up here, speaking the way that you do, not acknowledging facts, and on so many things. Go ahead.
These are not facts, though, sir. I already pointed that out. They're not
Okay.
facts.
Once again,
The problem is that you feel like I did a disservice to my community
you do
for coming
You
up
do.
here and not agreeing with you.
No. It's not
I am
agreeing
my
with
own
me.
person, and I don't have to agree with you. If I'm not mistaken, I thought this was a way for us to come up and talk about our opinions about everything. I didn't know that
Very
it was
good.
supposed to be like something where we all supposed to yes sir, no sir agreement
No,
with you.
Rhea, the problem is you are entitled to have your own opinion. You're just not
Okay.
entitled to your own facts, right?
Okay,
And
but
because you
see,
don't
the problem
wait,
is
stop, because you don't like the facts that are being put out, doesn't mean that you could just say, nope, can't trust them. That's the problem, Rhea. And it's just not you.
okay.
My frustration is just not with you. It's most Black Americans that come up here.
Mhm.
They have no clue, no fucking clue. Just like the
And
Democrats, just like the
literally, like, we're
Muslims.
saying the same
Thank you,
about
Cortine.
you. We're
Okay,
literally saying the same about you. I
okay,
swear we are.
okay, and that's
Like,
fine.
literally.
But once again, it is these 3 groups of people that all you do is deny, deflect, lie,
Oh
instead
no,
of
he didn't.
acknowledging,
No,
instead of
he didn't.
acknowledging
If
facts.
I'm not mistaken, no, he did not say that these people on this did not deflect. You mean like the way that no, we not no. You mean the way that the white people denied that they even like began the whole racism thing? You mean the way that that the white people denied that they are being, how do you say, disrespectful in a way? Like, what y'all like to do is y'all like to throw the rock and hide your hand and then be like, oh no, denial. Like, y'all do that all the time, and you have the nerve to say deny. We deny, bro. Y'all don't like to admit to anything, and you have the
Okay,
nerve to say we.
But Ria, whenever you ask the question about school shootings
No,
and
no,
stuff like
sir.
that,
No, no,
I
no, 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 no,
answered
no,
you
no, 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 no.
directly.
You need to no, no,
Okay.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, 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 no,
What did I not
no, no,
answer
no.
directly,
You, sir,
Ria?
as a you, sir, you.
Uh-huh.
I can understand if it were a black American sitting on here and say, black people, y'all all y'all like to do is deny, deflect, and it would probably be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But now you as a white male, like you can't say that. And the reason why you cannot say that is because like that's really all y'all do. That's all y'all have done. You can't say that.
Okay, so to me, or to anybody listening, I have given facts backed up.
No, you have not.
Oh, okay.
All you did was sit up here and sound like a retard. No, you have
Okay, I'm
not.
not a big fan of that
And like
word. Don't use that word.
literally,
You could call me anything, just don't call me that.
show it being shown by the government right in front of our face that we cannot
Okay.
trust anything they're saying. And then you go off of statistics. Then the man asked you, asked you, he said, can you show me where it shows that what he said proof showing that most of the terrorist attacks come from the Muslims. You said, oh, what if I just show you this? And you showed up a white piece of paper with a self-typed information. How about really truly show the statistics? You want to show everybody else and say, oh no, show me proof. Show me proof. You can't show proof. How about you could wait until you come back and then show proof? How about you show the proof? You never gave him his proof. See,
Ria,
it's crazy how you're making everybody else show proof, but when it comes to you, you're not coming with the real proof.
Okay.
I don't give food
All right, so
stamps.
Ria, let me respond to you. Number one, I told that Muzzy, I said go to the
His name
religionofpeace.com.
is Yari.
Okay, I said
You
go
told him
to the
what?
religionofpeace.com, and it lists multiple terrorist attacks. There's been 100.
Religionofpeace.com.
Correct, and there's been. Hold on, let me pull it back up. There's been
Another American-made
Ria,
website.
Ria,
It's crazy how.
Ria.
It's crazy how.
I'm gonna move on, Ria. Enough is enough. Okay, too dumb. Too dumb. There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
All right, let's get a little BLM party here. Here we go. All right, go ahead, call me
Oh,
with. What do you
okay.
got?
Oh, let someone else go first, real quick. I need like 2 minutes.
So you're putting me on hold. All right, no problem.
I ain't
Trumpavelli,
putting
what's
you on
going
hold. I
on?
just got to do some work real quick.
For
Hold
Yari.
on, I'm saying hi to Trumpavelli. Trumpavelli, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, man? First time on your panel. I'm a big fan of yours, man. Thanks for
Okay.
having me up, man.
Your thoughts on Ria? Oh my God, call me. What is that noise?
Yeah, it's loud.
I muted you, call me. And I don't mute people, but I had to that. Go, Trumpavelli, your thoughts on my new friend Ria?
Is that the one that was just up here?
Yeah, she was up here.
She's not a smart black woman.
Oh no.
I mean, you know.
Do you feel that way, sir?
I'm sorry?
Sorry you feel that way.
Well, I came up because I heard you arguing against the statistical facts of Muslims being terrorists.
The problem is, it's not about that. I just told him to show Yari the proof because Yari asked him for the statistics of it when he was up here, and the host kicked him off, and he didn't even show him the proof and like interrupted him and everything. So I just said, "Hey,
Ria, with all due respect, Ria, I put up. He said there have been no terrorist attacks done on innocent civilians, and then I put up a photo that showed a whole bunch of terrorist attacks done by Muslims to innocent civilians, and he didn't know what to do. So don't go there, Ria.
What is a picture?" Like he said
Oh my God.
statistics. You don't understand what statistics mean? You understand it with everything else, but you didn't understand what he meant then?
Ria, I find it comical that you came up here to defend Black Americans, and you know deep down that hold on, Ria, let me finish. You came up here to defend Black Americans, but you know as a whole they are failing America. And now you're up here defending Muslims.
I did not come up here to defend Black Americans. When I came up here, I just wanted to answer the prompt. You
Mhm.
asked me, are you Muslim? I said no. You said, are you Democrat? I said no. You said, are you Black American? I said, why does it matter? Look at the picture. I did not
Right.
come up here to defend Black Americans.
All right,
I
Ria,
came to answer the prompt.
you're doing Ria, and I'll be honest with you. A lot of people will always question what I do or criticize what I do. Ria, if I could wave a magic wand, I would have you sit right next to me every time I go live because you do nothing but prove my point for me. Okay, so I'm a big fan of yours, Ria.
What point?
Well, number one, when I say a lot of people that come up here, they're uneducated, ignorant, and act like uncaged animals. You have proven that, right? That's number one. Number
Acted like
two,
an uncaged animal for speaking?
no, at times whenever you overtalk me and try and steamroll me. Number
You
two,
mean the way
there
that you did the other guy before me?
not you doing exactly what I'm accusing you of as I'm saying it. Regardless, we'll move past it. Number two, all three groups of these people come up and they do not live in reality and do not base
Mm-hmm.
their arguments in facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the
Mm-hmm.
problem. All right.
Okay.
Go.
So can I say something? I only came up here
Uh
with the energy that I
huh.
gave because you gave the person before me that same energy. So the way that I'm talking to you and interrupting you, that's how you were doing the other guy when he was talking calm.
Gotcha.
So I
Leah,
only I only
the
gave
good
I
news
only
is
gave the energy that you gave out.
I don't give two fucks. Okay, so that works
Well,
out.
the
Let
good
me hear.
news
All
is
right, Ria,
I
I'm
don't
gonna move
care
on.
either.
Ria,
I
I'm gonna
personally
move.
don't care either. So
Okay.
back to what I was
Wait,
saying.
Ria,
Back
Ria,
to no. You
Ria,
said that you
Ria,
didn't
you're
care
being
about
selfish.
interrupting the other guy,
There
so
are
I
other
don't care
people
about
up here,
interrupting
Ria.
you.
Ria, there
I
are
don't
other
care about
people.
interrupting you because you didn't care about interrupting anybody else.
All right,
Sorry.
Ria, I'll move on. Power, where are you from? Power? It does say power. Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Where are you from, Power?
I'm from the United States. How about you?
Very vague. I like that. I'm in the United States as well. What brings you up?
Awesome. Well, kind of wanted to address some things that you have been saying.
Okay, so if you can, my guess is you think a lot of the things I say is inaccurate. So give me the number one thing that I've said that what's going on? Are you cleaning out your junk drawer right now, or what's going on?
I'm sorry.
I just hear a whole bunch of keys rattling.
Oh, yeah, I was getting in my car, but okay.
Oh, tremendous. Okay, great. So can you tell me? Let's start off with something that I said that's factually not true. Go ahead.
Well, let's start with your prompt.
No, no, no. Oh, okay, go ahead. You could focus on that as well.
You're missing something from there.
Okay, what should I be? What should be added?
Europeans.
Oh, okay, great. And if you see, I have a couple bullet points for each group of people. Tell me
Mm-hmm.
why Europeans should be on the list. Give me three talking points that would surpass any of these groups. Go ahead.
Well, first, you're from the Caucasus Mountains.
Oh, fuck yeah, Caucasus Mountains. Yeah.
That's one.
Okay. And
Um,
how was that negative?
you're the highest unalivers. You
Meaning
heard of
what?
Ed Gein.
Wait.
You've heard of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay.
Um, highest mass shooters, school shooters, church shooters. Um,
Okay, let's go point
if you
by point.
guys
Power.
lose,
Power.
excuse
Power.
me, if
Power.
you
Let's go.
guys, if you
Power.
guys, if you
Power.
lose your job,
Okay,
you'll
power.
kill the
Power.
whole family in.
Power. What? Once again, I want to be clear and I want everybody to listen to me. The three groups of people that are on my screen, okay, historically, you come up here and you are uneducated, ignorant people that act like uncaged animals. Don't prove me right. Power, if you want to come back up, let's go point by point. Okay, so Muslims have committed 100,000 terrorist attacks. You're saying Europeans should be up there because they're from the Caucasus Mountains. How is that worse? All right, Yo Mama, what's up, Yo Mama?
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Good, good. How are you doing?
I'm great. What brings you up, dear?
All right. Well, I wanted to talk to Ria because she was so willfully ignorant, standing up for essentially Muslims, Islam, and not educated on the religion at all and what it really says. So I was going to give her a couple of readings and have her
Right.
kind of, oh, fascinating. All right. So Ria, you don't think that, you think that this information is false?
I've already made that clear, love.
All right. So you don't think that this religion has committed atrocities or anything like that? That it's just false because of a situation?
Did
That's
I
what I'm
ever say
getting from
that?
you. Well, that's what I'm getting from you. I'm asking you.
Been sitting here the whole time. You just requested me up, and you asking
Okay,
the same question.
perfect. So have you read, hello, have you read any of their book?
Yes, I have. I actually have one in my home now.
Oh, you do?
You
Are
have a
you
Quran
Muslim?
in your book or in your house.
I'm sorry?
You have a Quran inside your house right now?
I do.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
Are you Muslim?
No, but my husband practiced.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right.
Now we're getting
Yeah.
somewhere.
So you agree with everything that Islam is? Is that what you're saying? You're saying that it's not a violent
No,
religion.
no, I do not.
Okay, so you agree that it is a violent religion.
No, I do not believe that it's a violent religion. I do believe that there are some things. There are some things
Are
that
you
I do not.
aware?
Are you
Are
gonna
you
let me?
aware?
She asked me a question. I'm gonna
But
answer.
hold on. But you just said that the book is not violent, right? Are you aware the
Lord.
Quran gives your
No, no,
husband
no. That's not what
to
she said, sir.
slap
Please
you?
mute yourself because you did not
No,
listen.
no, no,
She
no, no,
said,
no, no,
"Do
no,
you
no, no, no,
agree
no.
that the
Listen,
religion is violent, not the
the
book?"
no, 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 no,
Mute
no. The
yourself because
Bible's
you're
not
not. You don't even know
violent.
what you're
The
talking
Bible's not
about.
violent. Hey, listen.
No, no.
Ma'am,
I do
ma'am,
have the.
ma'am,
I do
ma'am.
have the book
The
because of my
Quran
husband
literally tells your
practicing.
husband to slap you
However,
if you disobey him.
however, however, I do not believe in every practice. I don't even read it my dang self. It's here because my husband reads it. I don't physically read it my dang self. I don't agree with everything in it, is what I'm saying. Like that, like what are y'all not understanding? Then she said that the book, she said the religion, not the book.
Okay, the book
The book
is.
tells your husband to slap you if you are disrespectful or if you don't do what he tells you to do.
Yeah, okay.
I would advise that since your husband is
So,
Muslim,
okay,
practicing, to
so
read it and
first
what
and
it allows
foremost,
him
first and
to
foremost,
do. I mean, it's very,
okay,
it's.
Can I
okay.
interject for a second?
So
First of all,
no,
the
no,
book
no,
is
because
the
no,
word
no,
of
no. I've
God.
already
Yes, yes,
had
yes.
two
Because
people talk to
you're
me, and I
very
haven't even been able to
uneducated.
answer
No, you
myself.
said something wrong though. One second. The book is the religion. It's the word of Allah Himself.
Okay.
It was
So your
given.
point?
That is the book, the Quran. It's literally in their book. So the book
Okay.
is the religion. But good luck if your husband is becoming a Muslim. You know he's allowed to
No,
marry
he
three
does not.
Muslims.
Okay, so listen. No,
Uh-huh.
that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I
Uh-huh.
did not say becoming. I said he's
So why do you have
practicing.
that so why do you have that demonic book in
Practicing.
your house? So if you're
Practicing.
practicing to be a Muslim, what does that mean?
I am not. My husband is. Are you
Okay.
not? Do you not
So if your
understand?
husband becomes a Muslim, correct? That's what he wants to become, a Muslim. He's practicing to become
No,
one,
he's
correct?
not. No, 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 no,
So what is he
no. He's
becoming? An
not
alien?
necessarily. He's just. Listen. This is just something that he just picked up the book. He started reading
Mm-hmm.
it. He started finding peace
Mm-hmm.
within it. No, he does not
Oh, he did?
practice everything. No,
So
he
let me
does
ask
not
you a
do
question.
everything. No, he
So
does
are
not
you a Christian?
agree with everything. He just
Are
has
you
the
a
book and he
Christian?
reads it.
You can't not agree with it. Are you a Christian?
I am.
Okay, so can you please tell your husband there's a perfect hadith for him to read. That hadith says that in resurrection day, the Muslims will get a Christian or a Jew to replace them in hellfire. Tell your husband to reevaluate what he's reading or what religion he's thinking of, practicing.
Okay.
It's a very hateful religion, and it's also a religion by the sword. Nothing about it is
Okay.
peaceful.
Okay.
Everything they
So
did, because
again.
the Prophet himself did everything by the sword. And also, the Prophet Muhammad married a
Mhm.
child called Aisha, which was
Okay.
6 years old. And every
Okay.
Muslim that you'll have up here will try to tell you that back then it's normal to marry a
Okay.
child at 6 and 1 second and have sexual intercourse with her at the age
Mhm.
of 9. Why? Do you know why? Because she's menstruating. That's
Somebody
their
just asked
excuse.
a very interesting question. Why are we debating Islam to a non-Muslim? That's a very good question because,
Because
like,
your husband is practicing it, so maybe you should open his eyes and tell him,
okay,
hey,
but
hubby,
like I said, if
Muhammad is a
I'm not my
PDF.
husband, babe. I'm not my husband though. We are
Are
two
you not
different
his
people.
wife?
Okay,
Are you
but
not
we
his
are two
wife?
different people. Did
You
I
and
say
your
that I
husband,
read it?
but you and your husband are one. You said you're married.
Okay, but we are not reading the same thing. Are you not understanding? Did I not say from the beginning? I have not read it myself.
Hey,
What
Ria,
are
just
you
real
not
quick. Somebody has a
understanding?
theory that your
Stop.
man went to prison and came out with a Quran. Is that true?
No, no, it was not true.
Oh,
What the
okay.
heck?
So he was just bored. He went to the bookstore and said, "You know what? Let
My
me pick
husband
up a
just
fucking
reads. He's a
Quran."
reader. My husband is just, he just reads. He's a reader.
Has your husband been to prison before?
Did you not just, who
No, I
is
said,
this
has he
guy?
been to prison? I said, has he
Are
been to
you
prison?
deaf? Are you deaf?
I
Isn't
don't
that what
think
the
Dave
host just
asked you
asked
if your
me?
husband been to prison. That's
Are
not
you
what Dave
deaf?
asked
The
Well,
you.
I
host
said
just,
that. Where did
the
he?
host just asked me that, sir. Are you deaf?
Well, to be fair, you could be answering no. He didn't pick up the Quran in jail, but has he been in prison just at
I,
all?
no. What the fuck
Oh,
are
okay.
y'all not understanding? No.
In
We keep
general, can
asking
you
the
stop?
same fucking
Can in
question.
general, can you stop defending Islam because your husband decided, to pick up the book and read it? Because I'm
Okay,
going to tell
but
you
see, the
something.
problem is
Not
all I
every
told him
Muslim
to
is
do was
bad. No,
show
no, one
proof.
second.
All
Again,
I did
not
was show.
every
All I
Muslim is
did was
bad.
tell the host to
Okay,
show
so here
proof because
I'm a living
Yari.
proof. I'm a living proof for it. Not
Okay,
every
so
Muslim is
beside
bad,
you,
but
that no
every
no
tea
no no
attack
no.
is done by a Muslim. Correct me, Yalla.
Okay, so beside you,
Mm? Yeah.
when Yari was up here, you were not up here. That's why I'm saying
Yeah,
that.
I was listening.
I told him this whole thing for me coming up here from the beginning was because of how he was talking to the other person that was up here.
But you were
I
up here
came
Okay.
up
before
here
him.
and told him to show the proof because Yari
Okay.
told him, he said, can you
So
show me proof?
again, okay, I don't care about what happened. I'm telling you,
Okay,
not
so I
every
don't care
Muslim
what you're
is
talking
bad.
about because you wasn't up
Okay,
here. So stop
not
talking to
every
me.
Muslim is bad, but all tea attacks are done by Muslims.
And I said that already too.
Amazing.
Were
So why
you
are you
not
trying to
listening?
defend it? So
I
why do you
said
need
that already. I
Europeans for an
said,
example in the
do you,
in the box? Why would you need a group of other people in this box when literally Muslims are a big problem in society? The religion itself is a
okay,
big problem in society. So fight against
okay.
it instead of saying and other people. Why don't you try to tell these people to stop committing atrocities against innocent people? Why don't you tell these people to stop going in Nigeria into churches
She just
and
talking.
beheading innocent people? Why don't you tell them to never do
You
like
asked
nine
me a
11
question in
again,
the
Boston
beginning and just started
Marathon?
talking.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You asked
Defending
me a
Islam
question in
because
the
her husband
beginning
has
and
a
then
book
it
at
started
home.
She's
talking.
right
I don't
though. Like
understand.
30,000 Christians just got slaughtered in Nigeria by
How do you?
Muslims, and you're a self-proclaimed Christian. You should be
Okay,
standing
so
up for that.
the only thing I said was like y'all act like y'all don't understand. The only thing I said was y'all are pointing out specific Muslim, Democrat, Black Americans when religion is not and is not a not just the only Muslims are not the only problem in the United States. Democrats are not the only problems in the United States, and Black Americans are not the only problems in the United
As a
States either.
whole,
So
these
why are we
three
just
groups of
pointing out?
people are failures.
That's
As
what
a
I
whole,
know, host.
not
Hush. We
all
didn't
of
already
them.
talked about that. Hush. I'm just talking. I'm just explaining to them. I know.
Do
We
you
already
know
went over that. I
that
don't want to go
your
do it
husband is
again.
Muslims and
reading
Democrats
the
back each other
Quran?
up.
The wait, Ria, do you know that your husband is reading the Quran and Islam says that he could have four wives? So are you ready for a couple more?
Did I say I never said he is actually practicing like all like
That
he
could
does
be
not
his
agree with
justification
everything.
for
He's
cheating
just
on your ass.
reading it. He reads it. He reads it. He does not agree with everything, but he reads
You
it.
said he found peace in the most
He
violent
found
religion out
peace in
there.
three more
Okay.
chicks.
Because there are some peaceful verse thing
Yeah,
scripture. I don't
like
know how they
what?
use it. Is it
Yeah,
scriptures
like
or verse or
what?
whatever the hell it is?
Yeah,
The
like what?
only
My favorite
peaceful
verse of the Quran: "Do not take the Christians as, and Jews as your allies. Therefore, they're allies of each other, and you become one of them." A kuffar, meaning you're also allowed in the Quran to unalive the kuffar. Actually, by the neck. It's actually what they're
Okay,
doing
but there.
literally in Nigeria.
Okay,
Hmm.
honestly, personally, I don't care about all that. Like I'm just
Yeah,
trying
do you
to
know
talk
You're
there,
about
about.
if
to.
you're a
I'm
Christian, you
just
should be
trying to talk
offended.
about.
If
I'm
you're a
just trying to
Christian,
talk.
you should be offended. Their angel literally
Okay, but I'm
blew
not.
into
Listen,
Mary's
listen.
private
I'm not
area.
offended. I'm not offended, and I'm not
You should.
concerned. It's not. Well,
Oh,
I'm
you're
not.
not? You're not
No.
concerned that Islam believes that Jesus is Muslim and when he actually comes back, he's here to abolish the cross and literally
Listen.
wipe out Christianity?
I am not concerned. Do you not
Uh,
understand what I'm
you should
saying?
be concerned because
Well,
they're
I'm
Concerned
not
targeting innocent
concerned
people
because
in
because
the
I
we're
don't
name
not
of
believe
equally yoked.
Allah.
anything in the Quran. So why would I be concerned?
Amazing. You don't believe it, but the people that
Concerned.
actually believe in the
Concerned.
Quran, they
Okay,
take it
who cares?
literally.
But they're
They
not
go
me.
into
They're
church.
not
What do you mean,
me.
who cares?
It
You
doesn't
have a
matter. They're
G-side
not
going on
me.
in Nigeria. What do you mean
It
you
does
don't
not
care?
matter. They're not
What do you
me.
mean?
It
The
doesn't
Twin
matter. They're
Towers
not me.
literally got
I don't
dropped to
have
the
to
ground
believe in the
because of
Quran,
their
and I
religion.
don't have to
Boston
care about
She
what's in
Marathon
the
said
because of
it
their
Quran.
doesn't.
religion. Are you okay?
Lord.
I don't
She
have.
said
I
it
don't have to
doesn't
care about what's in
matter.
the Quran.
She
You
said
can't
the
make me care
Christians
about what's in the
getting
Quran.
slaughtered in Nigeria doesn't matter because they're not her. Listen to the ignorance of this young
No,
black
no.
woman.
The problem
You are
is I'm
so
trying to
beyond
talk, and every time
ignorant.
I talk, everybody keeps interrupting me. And Danielle, like she keeps asking me questions, and I'm trying to answer it, but then she talks right
Swear to
over me.
God, there's an A at the end of my name. There's an A. Read it correctly.
One
Thank you.
second, Daniela.
It don't. It don't.
Daniela,
It don't shop
whatever.
out.
I
It
don't
don't pop up.
care. The problem, okay, so y'all didn't ask me like 20 million questions, and every time I try to answer, somebody start talking. So what's the first question you trying to ask me?
Why
Let
don't
Yo
you care?
Mithka or Yo
What do you
Mama, Yo
care?
Mama. Go ahead, Yo Mama.
Just one second. So, Ria, so again, you and your husband aren't equally yoked. And as a Christian, you know you have to be
Yes,
equally
ma'am.
yoked. No, you're not, because he is straying away from Christ and you have to lead him back. So I'm trying to help you because this book is essentially demonic. It is a twist of the Bible. If you read it, you're going to see that there are no women named, like not a single woman except the Blessed Mother in there.
Uh-huh.
And it's ridiculous. The whole book is ridiculous. They
Okay.
practice consanguineous marriage. That's why there's so many genetic defects in majority Muslim countries. It's true. And then, of course, they practice child marriage and mutilation on, female genitalia, and they blame it on their religion. And some people are
Okay.
like, "Oh no, it's a cultural thing," but it's their religion. So I'll do a reading on divorce, and you tell me what you
Wait,
think
wait,
of
wait,
it.
wait, 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 wait. Hold on. Now you asked me a question. Now you about to read something? Hold on. Can I answer?
That wasn't really a question. She was just
Yeah, it was more
speaking
of a
Okay.
facts.
statement.
Well. Okay. A statement. Now I'm gonna answer. Now I'm gonna respond to the statement. Okay. Well, first of all, my husband and I, yes, we are married. Yes, we are equally yoked, whether she believes it or not. The second thing is, again, he does not believe in everything that is in the Quran. He does not agree with everything in the Quran. There are some scriptures that he reads on and he likes and he meditates on that he really does, and it brings him peace. That's the truth. But no, he does not believe in everything in the Quran. He does not believe in everything that he reads. He just reads it. My husband, he likes to read. I don't know what else to say about that.
All
What
Like,
right, Yo,
brings him
go ahead,
peace?
Yo Mama.
What
Make your
brings him
point.
peace in the
What's your favorite color?
you're
What's your
asking
favorite
me a
color, Ria?
question about, wait. Daniela, can you mute?
Uh-huh.
Because two Trump asked me
Yeah, I was just
something. Two
wondering, is
Trump
she so
Avelli.
starved? Soon we're gonna
He
find
just
out she's
asked
so
me a
hijab.
question and now you talking over me? He just asked me a question. Okay, so two Trump Avelli. You were asking me what now? What gives my husband peace? But I don't know. You're asking
brings
me, but my husband, you're asking me,
him? What brings him?
why are you asking me? What am I supposed how am I supposed to answer that question? I am not my husband.
He's definitely cheating on her
How
end.
do you know it's bringing him peace?
Because he said
Why?
so. The fuck.
Why? Why are y'all so negative about it?
Because he said so. Well, I don't understand.
Not,
What
not,
what I'm
not,
not
not
supposed to
you.
believe
Not
him?
you. Not,
Okay,
not
call me.
you. I mean,
Let's.
every.
Okay, no problem. Call me. The question is, Trumpavelli, take 20 seconds. Why are you negative on the Quran? Go ahead, Trumpavelli.
I think Mrs. Call Me just set up here, or your mom.
I'm a man, bro.
Trumpavelli, you're breaking up,
Just
sir. I'm going to go to Daniela. Daniela, give me 20 seconds. Why are you saying stuff about the Quran? Go ahead.
They follow a prophet that married a child and justified on a daily basis by saying he's the perfect man. Not only that, they target Christians and Jews in the book by claiming that they are the infidels and they live in the infidels' land and they could literally, unalive them. Would you like me to continue? Their prophet had a wild night in the desert where he got mounted by black
Oh
men.
no.
Would you
Oh
like me to
no.
continue? Would you like me to continue? Oh, let's say when they kiss the rock and they say, "Oh, we know that there's no meaning when we kiss the rock, but we saw the illiterate prophet doing so, so that's why we did it." Their God has a grandfather. He has two right hands and a shin and one leg. Would you like me to continue?
All right,
Oh,
hold
they
on. Let
believe
Yo
that
Mama
the
go.
book that
Okay.
Hold
you
on,
believe in
Daniela.
is corrupted.
Hold on. Go, Yo
I'm
Mama.
not
20
saying I
seconds.
don't. I'm
All
not
right,
saying
so
I
this
don't
Hold
agree
on.
with
We're
what
asking
you are
Comey's
saying.
question. We're asking or answering Comey's question. Go, Yo Mama. 20 seconds on
This
why.
religion was
It
Go
was
ahead.
created by an illiterate thief who plagiarized the Torah and the Gospels in order to manipulate them and have people follow this warmonger, this thieving warmonger who allows child marriage, harming and degradation of women, subjugation of women, essentially,
Do that in America.
in the name of this falsity, and then to criticize people, and it's completely abhorrent. It is the opposite of what, because I'm a Christian, of what Jesus taught. And then they use that, they lie and they say, "Oh, we believe in Jesus. It's not the same person. It's a joke." So
Okay,
you,
wait, hold
yeah,
on. Call me. So, does that make sense to you? You had two people tell you why they're criticizing Ria's man for, I don't know, getting bored and picking up a Quran. Does that make sense?
It's not the criticism of it. I don't know why they care if they adhere to so many of the practice of Christianity, because Christianity says love everybody regardless. And now all y'all have done is talk negatively about her and her husband the entire time. But
Right.
then you'll tell me I'm a
Because
Christian,
Muslims are a
so
threat to the world. That's
but
why.
that's
Not
that's
all
that's
Muslims.
that's irrelevant
Okay.
to
Okay, it's
to what
irrelevant.
what what Christians adhere
And
to.
then when
If,
Rhea
if you
comes
tell me
back a month
if you
from
tell
now
me if
saying
you
that
tell
her
me to
man
love,
has three new wives, we'll see how relevant it is to everybody up here.
it's
But
it's
continue.
it's it's still irrelevant to Daniela and your mama, because realistically speaking, they're
How is
not
it
practicing those
irrelevant?
religions.
Wait, how is it irrelevant? Those religion are
Because
unaliving their
if
people.
you adhere to
That
if you adhere to
religion
the
is
idea
unaliving
that
their people.
every American is awarded
That
these rights to
religion is
practice
unaliving
whatever,
my people.
oh my God, do you ever let anybody talk?
No, because you're a liar.
I know
That
you don't.
religion is
Shut the fuck
unaliving
up,
my
bruh.
people. So when I
Golly.
hear
Like
somebody come in and
I
screams
let you talk
Allah Akbar
uninterrupted. I
and
let you speak
kaboom
uninterrupted.
themselves, it's
No.
very
Host,
relevant
could
to
you
me,
do me a favor and
understood?
mute her, please? Could you do
No,
me a
host
favor and
doesn't mute
mute?
anybody,
There's
No.
bro. You're a
no
tough
He
chance. I
does.
man.
don't
He
mute
just muted
anybody.
me
No, you're a
earlier.
grown ass
Wait.
He
adult.
just
Stop.
Maybe you
muted
need
me
a man to
earlier.
Stop.
help you.
Now I
Stop.
gotta stop when she
Call me,
interrupted
call
me.
me, call me. The reason why I muted you is you were not talking, sir, and it sounded like you were boarding a train or something. So I
Well, I was
muted
at work.
you, and I said specifically, I do not mute people, but I am going to do it now because I wanted to hear Trumpavelli's answer. So for you to
Okay,
whine and
so
bitch,
I'm
okay,
not
like come on.
whining and bitching, bro. I'm saying I let her speak without interrupting one time, and as soon as I got to talking, she got to run her
But
mouth.
when you say
If you
something asinine,
if
it is very hard for
they,
people to hold back.
people have been doing
Okay.
this all day, and then you get mad at them for interrupting you, and then you interrupt them or you kick them from the panel. But now when I exhibit the exact same behavior that you're exhibiting, it's a fucking problem.
see.
Once again, I don't give two fucks. Point blank.
All right,
I
all
don't
right. So
give
can
two
I,
fucks.
can I finish my point or not?
You could continue spewing your bullshit, and if you
It's
say
not, bro.
something,
If
Daniela has the green light to get
you
on your
can't.
fucking neck.
Oh, okay. But I don't have the right to do the same thing on this platform.
You couldn't do
Oh my God.
anything.
Email him your
And
complaints.
that's
It's
my
in the
point. So
We have
so
an email. This is
if you're gonna call yourself a Christian and American, and all Americans have the
call
ability
himself a
for all of
Christian.
the,
Who's a
huh?
Christian?
but
I
he's
think Yo
talking about.
Mama might be.
I
Please
will
say that he's a
happily.
Christian.
I will
Yo,
happily refute him. So again, the Bible tells you to love thy neighbor. It doesn't say to not refute them. So I've never been not been unloving to Ria. I'm just asking her question, trying to educate her on this deceiving religion that her
You
husband
don't
is
have
following or
I don't.
reading.
But
can
the
I
thing,
make
And,
a
and you're
statement?
saying that I can't
She
criticize
didn't
it.
ask. I didn't say you couldn't.
I
I
didn't.
said
She may not ask me, but I
She
am
didn't ask for
telling
your
her.
education. So
Okay,
your
but I'm going to
refute
still
or
do
your
it.
rebuttal is unwarranted.
So, are you her husband? Is
But you
this
don't.
what's
I
going
don't
on?
have
Are
to
you
be her husband
Muslim?
to take up for somebody. I don't
Okay,
have to be.
take up
If
for
somebody was
what?
wronging you, I
What
would
do
take
you
up for you the
like?
same way.
Would
That's the
you
issue.
like?
Y'all think I have to have an issue
Would
with the person to take up for.
sir?
I
Would
don't
you
have to have
like
a.
to be educated on this book? Would you like to
I
The
don't.
understand
problem is,
why
This
I
man,
don't.
Christianity
I'm not, bro.
has
You
he's
accountability
think
on
literally stating that this
I'm worried about the religion or the
this
person.
religion is
I'm
all
worried
about.
about
Who said
y'all
that I'm
worried
worried
about the
about
person.
anything?
It
Not
doesn't. It
you
doesn't have.
and not
It
Ria. You
doesn't.
guys
It
care
doesn't
about
do you.
your
It,
feelings more about
her
people that are getting
but you're not
unalived. You
her
understanding.
guys are sitting
her
here with your
husband.
feelings and your
Her.
emotions.
That's what you're doing.
I
No,
don't
that's
think
what
That's what
you're
all y'all
doing.
are doing.
that's literally
Rhea
what
said,
you're
I don't
doing
care,
Her
I
right
don't
you
care.
now.
She
her
want.
cares about
husband.
nothing but, I don't know,
Her.
selling
All right.
scarves. And you
So
want to be like a Superman right now. So get to
I
the
don't, bro.
topic, bro.
I don't have.
How
I
is
don't.
this not affecting us? Thank you.
How
Yalla,
can
It
we get
speak.
to
doesn't.
the topic
It
if you
doesn't.
won't
Who?
How?
shut
What?
up,
What do you mean
If
Daniela?
it
her
does?
Be
if her
quiet.
husband
Be quiet so he
if
can
Let's
her
talk.
husband
practicing
decides
Be
to
quiet
bring
so he
birth,
can talk,
religion,
Daniela.
bro, her
Be
her
quiet so
husband
he can talk.
practicing their religion, reading that book, it has no bearing on you. But you
it
made it your
has a
business.
bearing on
It
her.
does
So let me
not.
ask you a
It does
question. As
not.
a
Okay,
Christian,
so if I'm
as
not
a
bothering
Christian,
you,
aren't you
why are
If you
supposed to
you?
go
spread
read
the
Jet
truth?
magazine today, it has no bearing on what happens to me. If he
What
reads
does
the
a
Quran
magazine
50
have to
times
do
a
with a
day,
book that
that
people literally
you're
take it and
missing my
unalive
fucking
innocent
point.
people?
You're
You
missing the point,
jahil.
Daniela.
No,
And
I'm
that's
not
And it's
that's
missing
not
all
missing
y'all
the point.
do.
You're missing the point
It,
because you know nothing
there
about
is
the book.
you have no
We
point.
do.
You
Our
don't
people get
have one.
unalived from it.
You
Even
don't
you,
But
like
have a
you're a
point, bro.
Christian.
okay, call me. You
Bruh.
don't think? Okay, call me. Call me. So you don't
if
think that
me that is
this
married
situation?
to
Hold on,
my husband,
Ria.
if
Hold
Hold
on,
me
up.
that
Hold
Ria.
as
up.
a married
Hold
person
up.
and married to
Hold
my
up.
husband,
Okay, let's just start over. I find it very interesting that you have Ria and Comey who came up here to defend Black Americans, and they realized that Black Americans, as a whole, not everybody, massive failures, and they have now shifted in a very weird way to defending Muslims. It's very weird. That is a unique approach to this. Both of them came up here, were triggered because it said Black Americans, and now they're defending. What does it say? Remove your background noise so viewers can hear you clearly. Fuck off, TikTok. So why are you worried about defending Islam?
I'm not defending any religion. I don't adhere to any religion on the planet. I
Okay, so
don't.
why are you up
I
here
do.
getting
I have it,
involved in a conversation that you don't
bro.
even care about?
When I first sent my request to get up here, the conversation was about black people. It
Okay.
just took you forever because you let Amber or Amanda and everybody else talk for over an hour. I had been in waiting, but
Okay, so are you
my issue isn't their criticism of the religion. My issue is their criticism of her and her husband. They whatever he reads, if he reads that book 300 times a day, it's not gonna stop Daniela from doing anything. It's not.
you're
If I read that book 700 times a year, it does nothing to Daniela or your mama. But y'all have an issue with somebody else practicing a religion that you don't adhere to. For what?
you're very
For
sensitive.
what?
Are you okay?
Here we go.
If she comes up on a panel and says, "Yeah, my husband reads it," I'm very
Hmm?
informed on that book because I didn't read it and got like resonated with it and found peace. When I actually read it, I was like, "Oh my God, the fuck."
But if he
Damn.
reads it
Oh,
and he
okay. So
does
one
find
second.
peace,
So wait,
if he
wait. If
does,
I could speak to the
I wasn't
Christian
finished.
movement, I wasn't finished either.
But you,
Guess
bitch, you
what?
shut me up. You cut me off.
No, I didn't. And don't call me
Yes, you.
that. That's not
I'll
nice.
call you
That's
whatever the
not
fuck I
Christian
want to
like.
call
No,
you.
that's not Christian like. You
I'm
can't
not a
judge other
Christian. I
Christians.
don't give a
Then what
fuck.
are you? Then what are you?
I'm me. I'm with. That's
Exactly.
me.
That's the
Oh
problem with people
damn.
that
He
have
said
no
I'm
God.
me.
Yeah, yeah, that's the problem with people that have no God. So if Rhea comes up and I'm knowledgeable
Nah,
about the
I got
book, I
no.
could give her a
I
few
just exist
talking
on the
points.
planet.
So she could go to her husband and say, "Hey, my love, listen, some people said some stuff. I went and actually researched it. I don't think you should really get close to this religion because it's not very
Shut up,
peaceful.
bitch.
W me, I did a good
okay,
job. That's your
okay,
mother
so
and your mother Aisha,
Shut up,
YK,
bitch.
understood?
Shut up,
Your
bitch.
Aisha
Can I
mother. It was
YK,
respond?
don't
Aisha.
come up and blow
Bitch.
shit up, YK.
Fuck that bitch.
Can I
Okay, well,
respond
okay,
since
hold
my
on. I
husband
said
is the
don't blow shit up,
subject?
and you blow shit up. Go ahead, Ria.
Okay, so first and foremost, like Call Me said, like I have nothing to do with what my husband reads. No,
Until he
I
has
don't agree with
three
everything.
more wives. Go ahead, Ria. Finish your thought. Don't sigh. You guys are very sensitive today. Go ahead,
No, well,
Ria.
I'm sensitive because like you've been irritating me like
Oh no.
tremendously. So, okay, so no, I don't agree with everything that's going on with inside of the Quran. No, it's not. It's not something that I was just like, oh yeah, babe, go ahead and read it. You know, he was already reading prior to us even being together. That had nothing to do with me. Second off, just because you read it and you don't find anything peaceful out of it, that has to do with you. But my husband is a total different person. When he
How
reads it,
long
if he
have you been
finds
with your
peace in
man,
it,
Ria?
does it matter? That's not your damn business. You getting
Okay.
into my business, and
Why
it's
did you
pissing
bring
me
your
off.
business up here?
Well,
You opened your own business, and now you're crying about your business being open when you open your
first of
business.
all, I came
What
up
the
here
hell?
because okay, first of all, I came up here because I was just talking about the prompt in general. In general, okay. He thought that I was defending the black people. I don't know why. He asked me, "Was I Muslim?" I said no. When I came back up, when your mama asked me to come back up here, I asked her. She asked me, "Was I Muslim?" I said no. She asked me, "Did I have?" He asked me, "Did I have the Quran?" I said yes. That's how the conversation came about, Daniela.
Because
First,
your husband's reading the Quran, and then you brought your
okay, so that's my
business to
husband. So mind
everybody.
your damn
So
business.
again, now, oh, thank you, Joe.
So
So now I can talk about your
if I'm not
business, and I can
concerned
tell you,
about
oh, take that gin book out of your home. Because again,
if
if you're a
I'm not
Christian woman, by the
concerned
way,
about what
they
my
believe in
husband is reading, then
jinns.
why are
They
you?
believe in like the devilish. I'm concerned because Islam is unaliving
If
innocent
I'm not
people.
concerned about what
Because
my
I don't
husband
want
is
the
reading,
religion
why
to
are
spread.
you?
I think
Well,
the
who
religion
cares
should
what you
stop
don't want?
spreading.
Well, who
Well,
cares
that's
what
what
you
we
don't
do
want?
every
You
single
can't
day. We
save the
work
world,
against it. Guess
Daniela.
what?
You
Guess what?
can't save the
Nigerian,
world,
Sudanese
Daniela. Who
people,
cares?
Christians are getting mass unalived because of Islam. Jewish people, Christians in the United States of America, anybody that is an infidel in their eyes is getting unalived in the name of their God.
Okay, so
So guess what,
okay.
Ria? Maybe
I
you don't care
get
about
that,
human life.
ma'am.
We
I
do,
get that,
ma'am.
ma'am. I never
We
said
do,
that I
ma'am.
agreed with any of
You
that. I
you
never
know
said I
You
Muslims are
agreed
have
human.
with any
somebody
of that.
running in the United States of America, in the US, Mandani, okay, a Shia Muslim that
And
literally
you're
stood on a
telling me
podium
this because
instead of saying, and I'll tell you why I'm explaining to you, instead of saying that he feels bad for the 3,000 Americans that got unalived in 9/11, he said, I feel so bad up until today for my aunt that couldn't wear
so
her
what does this
hijab
have to do with my
on the
husband?
train
What does
because
this
if he
have to do with
becomes a
my
Muslim,
husband?
he becomes one of the
I
wackos.
just told
We
you
He's
why
don't
already a
want
he
Muslim.
more
how in order for him
wackos.
to become a Muslim,
We don't
he has
want
to
more
agree with
wackos.
majority of the practices. My husband doesn't
Oh
even
my
agree
God.
with
He
all the
finds
practices.
peace in
I
Islam. Are you
literally
insane? There is
told
no, it's not a
you
peaceful religion.
I literally
That's to,
told you that he
that's
reads
to
a
you.
couple scriptures and he finds peace in it.
Call me. Can you go find
So
like an
that's a
internet
problem.
antenna and stand on it?
That's a
Thank you.
problem. That's
Yes,
a
I'm going
I
to
will
fight
problem.
I
Islam
will
every single day.
I will
100%,
agree
Ria. You
with
don't like it, crap. I don't know what to tell you.
I
Or
I
write
will
David
You
an
the
agree.
one.
email.
No,
It's
I
in his
should be
bio.
telling you that if you don't like it,
Telling me
cry
why.
about it
I'm
because
not a
you the one
Muslim.
getting offended
I'm not
about
a
what my
Muslim.
husband
I'm
doing.
defending life. I'm
No,
defending
you getting
people
offended.
from
You're
not getting
getting
unalived
offended
by
by
a
what my
religion and a
husband is
God that
doing.
tells them to do
You
so.
don't even live.
If your
I
husband is a
get that.
target of Islam,
I get
100%, I'm going to
that.
speak.
My
100%.
husband is
You
not.
could
My
cry about
husband
it.
does not agree with every. You are slow. You do not understand. And you
No,
don't
don't talk
hear.
about slow people like that. That's not
No, it's
nice. I'm
definitely
smarter
you,
than
babe.
both of
Because I
us. No,
literally
no, no.
just
It's
told you
not
that
me.
my
You couldn't
husband
even
don't
read my
agree with
name.
all of your
You couldn't even see
practices.
the A in my name. You called me Danielle,
What
so I'm not the slow
it
one here. But
don't
it's
pop up.
okay. It
Exactly. It
pop
don't
up. It
pop
pop
up.
up. It pop up.
It
I see
doesn't.
it.
It
It
doesn't.
does.
So
It popped up.
what's
It
the
pop
rest of my
up.
name?
Just a minute
Because
ago,
all
I
you
said
keep calling me
Danielle.
call
Call me a crybaby.
exactly. So you
Yeah.
can't
You
read either.
feel
You're
me?
illiterate as well.
You
It's
feel me?
amazing.
No,
It's amazing.
illiterate would be the book that her husband is
You're
reading. The
stuttering.
prophet was
You
chosen illiterate.
Mm-hmm.
illiterate means you
Wallahi.
can't read.
Wallahi. I know their prophet is illiterate. He couldn't write or
Oh,
read. I
yeah,
swear to
my name
God.
doesn't say it the
Swear to
name.
God, that's
Okay.
actually in Islam. Check me,
So
verify
I
it.
know.
I'll
back
mute now
onto the
before both of you
prompt.
crash
I
and fight today
originally
about
came
me.
up here.
I'll mute. Chop
Another
a belly,
thing I
yo
was
mama
trying to
take
say
over.
was to make sure to show the statistic for Yari. That's the only reason why I came up here.
You
Because
called me slow
Yari,
in the
I'm
same
not talking to
thing
you no more, man. You can shut up. So
Yair,
I
not
was, that's the
Yari.
only
It's
reason why I
Yair.
came
So I
up
don't know
here,
who you
because
called slow.
Yari
You
was
can't
up
even
here
read.
and he wanted
Maybe
to
it's
show
my
the
method.
statistics, and you showed
But
him like
Ria,
a copy, a printed out copy sheet of
Ria,
like the stuff, and I was just trying to get you to show the proof. That's all.
Ria, in your mind, how many terrorist attacks have Muslims committed this century? Like, what can we
Child,
agree on?
I don't know because I'm not
Oh,
keeping
okay.
track.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
don't know.
Okay. Last question on this. Can you tell me another religious group that they're putting on suicide vests or doing car rammings or flying planes into buildings?
Well, nobody, I never said that they never did it. I'm just
Okay.
saying, like Yari said, to show the proof. I'm not saying I disagree with what you're saying.
What
Okay,
what what did you
let me
Ria
clearly,
Ria proof
let
of
me
what? Ria
clearly
proof of
explain.
what? Proof of what, Ria?
Okay, I'm trying to tell you, like literally.
You say show the proof. What do you want proof of?
No. Yari said, asked you to show the
What proof of what?
statistics.
What did he ask the
He,
proof
I'm
of?
literally answering. You won't even let me talk. Shut up.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yari said to show the statistics. You did not show statistics. And that's all I came up here to tell you. Yari said show statistics. So show them. But you didn't
Okay.
show it. You showed up a picture, and you showed up a typed up thing of like numbers and
That
how
wasn't
many
numbers. They
killings
were
and
all
all
words.
that. I just said how many killings and the numbers and all that
Didn't
other stuff. You
didn't say
pulled up
that.
all
Didn't
that
say that.
stuff.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Didn't even put that up. All I put up
It
was a
was
list of terrorist attacks, and it said so and
exactly.
so
And
terrorist
the
attack is
numbers
done by
next to
Muslims.
it. And the
There were
numbers next to it. I didn't even read it because I opted. I clicked out, so I didn't even read everything. But
right.
you told me you showed the picture, and I saw the little thing,
Okay.
and I exited out.
I
So what
got you,
I'm
Ria.
telling you is, whatever happened to the
Ria,
statistics
point
that he
blank,
was
Ria.
asking for?
Ria. You
You
are
still ain't get.
once
You
again.
trying to avoid this? Trying to avoid answering the question.
Okay, Ria. Tell me what you want, and I'll answer you directly. Go
I
ahead.
just told you 20
You
million times.
want
Not my
me
fault.
to
You're not
give
listening.
statistics. You can
Yeah.
go to the religionofpeace.com, type every
No.
terrorist
Not
attack.
me. I said you. I'm not doing nothing.
Okay. All right. There you go. So I don't know what to
I
tell you,
said
Ria.
you.
Okay,
You
great.
said he asked you, and I'm just telling you, like for Yari, show the statistics.
Okay, very good. Ria, you did so good. And once again, I want nothing more than you sitting
You
right
just
next to me.
no. See the
And we will
problem.
walk through
Look,
this
so,
process together. We will be your
okay, like the other
therapist
comment said
as
at the
your
bottom.
husband
It said,
finds
"So
3 new
Google it.
wives and goes down
Google.
this road. Okay? So I
Why
appreciate you,
haven't you
Ria.
Googled it?" And then you
Google
said I came up here to defend
Ria,
black people.
Ria,
I didn't
Ria,
come up here
Ria.
to
Googled
defend the
what?
black people in general. And I told you that when I came up here. Why you tell the people that I came up here to
Okay,
defend
here
the
goes
black
Daniela.
people?
Daniela said, let me help you out. So there you go.
Okay. No, but
According
this was not
to
for
Center
me.
for
This is for
Strategic.
Yari.
Okay, Yari's
Send that
here.
to
Yari's in the
Yari.
queue. Okay, so there you go. So what's
Okay.
up? Okay,
Thank you.
okay, Ria. Ria,
Between
Yari,
that's the
January
problem, Ria.
1st.
What happened, Ria, is you came up here to defend whatever you wanted to defend in your mind, and you were way too dumb to have a conversation about any of these topics. And for you to sit
no, because
there
I
and
did have a
shit.
conversation with you when I first came
And
in. Do
Ria,
you
it was
remember
a
that?
disaster. You were an
Yeah, it was
embarrassment.
a
And that's why
disaster
I want
because
you
you
up
would
here.
not
I'm a
allow
big
me to
fan.
talk. It was a
Okay.
disaster because you would not allow me to talk. And when I started to talk over you, you started to push back and like, oh, why are you so mad? Why are you talking so loud?
Okay,
Why are you
so
doing this? Like I was literally having a conversation with you.
I got
I
you.
was
So Ria,
answering your
tell
questions
me
and everything.
whenever
Done.
you join my hold on one second, Ria. Whenever you joined my broadcast and you came up here, if you could have
Mhm.
30 seconds uninterrupted, what would be your main message you want to get across to people? Go ahead, Ria.
I said what I wanted to say.
Oh, great. Wait, hold on one second. There goes little Greg in the chat. They like to mute people and pretend they're winning. Little Greggy.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
that's
mute
what you
people.
keep doing.
I
You haven't
wait.
done it to me since I first came on, but that's
Who
what
have I
you've
muted? Who
been
have I
doing.
muted?
You have did you forget the guy that was before me? The guy
Who?
that was literally answering your question. Every question you asked him, he answered it, and he answered it clear. He
I
tried to
never
show
muted.
proof. Look, there it goes again. You
Ria,
cut
Ria,
me
shut
off.
the fuck up, Ria.
No, I'm
I
not gonna
never
shut the
mute.
fuck
Hold
up
on,
because you
Ria,
keep
Ria,
cutting
Ria.
me
I'll
off.
drop you. I won't mute you. I'll drop you. I never mute people. Okay, so what I want is I'm going to drop everybody. and I want that one of the dumbest motherfuckers to step foot in here, Greg, to come up here. Let me see if this dumb motherfucker Greg is gonna come up here. Little Greggy? Oh no. Greg, why are you not in my queue? Whose food stamps got cut? Oh no. All right, little Greg. Oh, there you go. Okay, here we go. Little Greg, have I ever muted you?
It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that that's not your strategy. Besides, I don't even recall who you are. Show me your face.
Oh, okay. Little Greg. So
Show
you
me
have
your
no
face
clue.
so I can see
Little,
if I remember you.
wait, hold on, little Greg. Hold on 1 second.
Well,
So
how do
you
you
came in
people
here and
remember
you
me and
said,
I can't remember you guys?
okay, no problem. Little Greg, you came in here and said, all I do is mute people. Do I mute people?
Why do you guys remember me and I can't remember
All
you
right,
guys?
deflection one, no problem. Okay, so Greg, are you a Muslim?
I am a Muslim.
Are you a Democrat?
No, not really.
Yeah. Who'd you vote for? Who'd you vote for, little Greg?
Who did you vote for?
Yeah, exactly, Greg. Are you
Answer
a
the
black?
fucking
Are you
question.
a black American, Greg?
Answer the question. Who did you vote for?
Little Greg, let me explain how this works. Your dumbass comes up here. I ask you very simple questions. You embarrass
No,
yourself,
you're a
and then I
dumbass. We'll
throw
have a
you away.
conversation, or
I
you're a
throw you
dumbass and
away
shut
and
up.
move on, little Greg. So, who
And
did
you
you
will have
vote
a
for?
conversation, or you will
Who
just
did
shut
you
the fuck
vote for,
up.
Greg? Greg, who did you
Who
vote
did you
for?
vote for?
Okay, Greg, I'll put you back in the
You're
chat, and when you want to answer the questions directly, your dumbass could come back up. Nicole? Nicole?
Yes, I'm here.
What are you up to?
Removing a freaking ball valve off a pipe.
Oh, you're a busy
I was
girl.
listening. Yeah, I was listening. I was hoping the other people would still be up here when they were talking about the Muslim religion not being something for people to be concerned about as a widespread religion, when a lot of people of that faith literally chant unaliving to America. So, I mean, there's that.
Correct. Correct. And we'll see if they come back up. Angel.
Y'all invaded the Capitol January 6th. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Actually, little pumpkin,
Actually,
you're mistaken. So
both of you guys can
they
shut the
had
fuck up.
permits. They had
Suck
permits that
dick.
they acquired
Fake
in
Christians.
December to
Fake
be there. So they
Christians.
had permits
Fake
to be
Christians.
there on the property.
Fake
You can
Christians. But
look
it's
that
okay what's
up because
happening right now because it doesn't
those
affect
are
anyone
public
but white people.
records. And you're also
So,
forgetting January 20th.
thank God
So
EBT stepped it up.
obviously your TDS
Thank
syndrome,
God.
darling,
Thank
only
God.
remembers as a one-track mind. It's
Thank
okay
God.
though.
All the white shooters, come on, girl. Shut the fuck up.
No, honey, I don't
Shut the
have
fuck up.
to.
Everyone that's been in
No.
America lately has been a white psychopath.
In
So
America,
come on
that's
now.
all there is white
White
psychopaths?
psychopath. And
Wow.
y'all
Okay.
keep
Well, I'm
letting
going to
them
go
out
tell
into
my
the streets. You
Hispanic
guys
and
keep letting them
African
close to your
American
daughters. You
coworkers
keep letting
that
them
they're
close to your
apparently
nieces.
now white.
It's okay. You guys like it. Y'all are party of
No,
pedophiles. A party of pedophiles.
no,
Protecting pedophiles. Which is a funny
no.
thing.
Tolerance
And
left
then
your
you guys want
It's
to claim,
funny
oh my
because
God,
I
I'm a
have a shirt
Christian.
that says
Oh my
I
God, I'm a
unalive
Christian. Oh
pedophiles.
my God,
So
I'm a
that's
Christian.
interesting.
Oh my
No,
God, I'm
you're
a
not.
Christian.
Because
No,
Christians don't
if
talk
God were
like
to come
that.
down, he
No,
would spit. He
no,
would spit at
no.
your race. He
No,
would
you're
spit at your
talking
race.
about your
Believe
Sharia
me.
law, and
He
that's
would
not
spit in
God.
your
That's
race.
Muslim faith, and
He
that's
would
different.
spit in your
No,
race.
Are
nope,
you a
you're
Muslim?
not
Yes, no.
Christian. It's
Y'all really
okay.
think God
Muslim?
would come down here and protect you?
Okay, are you a
I
Muslim?
never said that. I have a pew pew for
Again.
that, darling, but that's
All right. All
okay.
Again.
right. Hold on
Oh
one
my
second.
god.
Angel, are you a Muslim? And Angel dropped.
Ugh.
All right, Angel, you did good, bro.
Anyone who talks like that about America is more likely than not Muslim. Unfortunately, I know that's like a stereotype, but he was very feisty.
Correct. Good job. Whatever your name was, you did great. Tokyo.
Nicole.
Hello, what's going on?
What bring? Where are you from, sir?
I am from the state of Illinois.
All right. And what brings you up here?
I'm just listening to
Nicole,
y'all
mute, baby. It is
banter.
so loud.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine, babe. Go ahead, Tokyo.
Yeah, I was just listening to y'all bantering and stuff, and man, you made some crazy points, brother. Crazy points.
All right. So what's that?
You do what you will with the information.
All right. So Tokyo, just tell me what. Oh, okay. Tokyo put up a photo and left. Good job, Tokyo. I'm glad you waited in the queue that long for that. I mean, what are we doing? And once
First of
again,
all,
what were those? What were those photos? What did they have in common? What were they? Mass shooters?
they were probably Caucasian sexual
No, they.
assaulters.
Oh, that's what it was.
I think so. And nobody ever said that there isn't people of every race that have issues. Nobody said that.
Tell them. No, they were shooters. Okay. All right. So whatever that guy's name was, even if mass shootings, school shootings, even with that factored in, it's still black people killing more Americans every year. So the fact that you guys deflect to white shoot, it just doesn't make sense to me. But you guys do what you do. Go ahead, sir. Where are you from?
I'm from outside of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm sorry.
All right. And what brings you up, kind sir?
Oh man, I just was listening to you guys for about the last hour or so, and I think that I think you guys make some valid points, especially with the issues that we're having, African Americans are having within our communities. So I would suffice all that. I say that the Democratic Party has definitely been the biggest failure for us. But I will, also say that I don't think the Republican Party never really was like, hey, African Americans, y'all come over here and we can work it out, right? So at heart, I'm a libertarian, right?
Okay.
But I would like to say this to my African American people. Please hear me out. I spent 9 fucking years in prison, right? Based off of my choices and my actions. I worked out almost every day for 9 years, and every day I ask myself, how do you want to live the rest of your life? What do you want to do with the rest of your life? For 9 years plus, that's what I've asked myself. No matter what was going on, no matter who's racist, no matter who's giving us jobs, my whole goal was to do the things that I needed to do for myself first and foremost, right? And I had to make better choices, right? So when I got out of prison, there was no sleeping with women just fucking because. I went 9 years without getting some. I can wait a little longer. I had to make better decisions, right? I got tired. I did not get tired. I was fed up from the gate. I didn't want to smell another man's shit in a cell. So I had to ask myself, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? I don't care about what white folks are doing. Once we realize that there is no equality in any place on this planet, I don't care if it's all Indian people in Pakistan, it's not equal. I don't care if it's all Latinos, it's not equal. What can you do for yourself and what can you bring to the table when your name is called? Right? What can I do for myself? And I'm sorry, I'm a little passionate about this because I'm tired of people not taking responsibility for themselves. That's all it takes, man. And the other key thing about all of this is that a lot of us don't have the keys to our past, meaning that we don't have our grandmothers. And I was fortunate to have my grandmother and my grandfather, and they told me about the things they went through. So when I look at today and I'm like, God damn it, we're not going through those same things. Yeah, there's covert racism, whatever. I don't care about any of that. I still have to make a way for myself. So what happens when I start making better decisions? I get married before I have kids, right? I'm not rich by any means. I'm just a truck driver, but I take care of my family. When you make the right decisions in life for yourself, you can have better for yourself.
Amen,
Period.
dude. Amen. Dude, I fucking love you.
Period. Period. No more excuses, people. If you are an able-bodied person, I don't care who denies you a job 3 or 4 times, that doesn't mean you make bad choices because you can't get a job. No, dude, you have to push. No one is gonna give you a motherfucking thing. Nothing. I'm not entitled to your money. I'm not entitled to the next man's money. I'm entitled to what I bring to the table for myself and my family.
Hell
Period.
yeah.
I make no
And you know what?
excuses.
You're 100% right, like 1000%. And because you know what? Also, one of the number one people on like food stamps and welfare is Caucasians, like for real, for real. And so, honestly, it's like you said, it's not about race. It's about taking accountability for yourself because it never is going to be equal. You know what I mean?
I
And
got a
so you
question
have
for
to.
DK. How do you say your name? Decatur.
Decatur.
I
Yes,
agree
sir.
with you 100%. I just had a quick question. Do you feel like America owes African Americans reparations?
Oh, fuck yeah.
So do I believe that? I believe that this is what I believe, right? Because my family went through this.
Just
We
yes
had a
or no. Do
farm.
you think
Okay,
America
I'm
owes
sorry.
black
I'm
people
sorry.
reparations?
No, they don't.
Okay, there you
Okay. I got a question for you, Dave. Jewish people are getting reparations from Germany for the Holocaust. Do you think that should be? Do you think that should be a
go.
thing?
YK. So what you do is you come up here and you play this game where you hate on Jews. It
Uh-huh.
just doesn't make
I'm not
sense to
hating
me.
on them. I'm not hating on them. I'm saying if one group deserves it, why do black people not deserve it?
I got you. Write a letter to Trump and see what he says.
Oh, so you don't want to answer? I got you.
I know I smelled goats.
He doesn't want to answer. It's all good.
It's all good.
Daniela, go grab a
Is you could
chicken.
write a letter
Daniela,
to
put your
Trump
sins in
and
the
then you could
chicken,
write
okay?
another letter to Africa and you
I'd
could ask
rather
them
grab a
this.
chicken and not a
Go put your
6-year-old
sins in the
child.
chicken, Daniela.
I'd rather grab a chicken and
Go
not a
put it. Go
6-year-old
put your
child.
sins in your.
W. Can
Go
y'all
put
leave
All
your.
me
right, how about this? How about we end on the positive note that Deck was saying? So kudos to him. Nicole, I appreciate you joining me, beautiful. Of course, Daniela, everybody else that joined. I appreciate you guys. It is very rare that I run lives at this time, but I will be back tonight at some point, I'm sure. So make sure you click the link in my bio and follow me on YouTube. And that is that. So I appreciate you all. Love you all. Yo, Mama, thank you for joining as well. Enjoy your day, and I will talk to you guys later on.